What up, everybody? This your boy AC here with a few of the homies for the first of the Otaku-Cast. The name is Subject to Change. And this first episode, we just talk about a few weekly Shonen Jump mangas with the homies. And I'll let them introduce themselves now. Starting with Valen.
It's the God Pain. Check out Dustin's channel for some new music. You know what I'm saying? Check out 215 Painful. New music dropping, new content dropping soon. When I don't know, but soon.
Tom.
Next, nigga.
Oh, okay. Do it with a done, Tom. You know what I mean? Let's see. I've started out in the community just being supportive, to all the homies that are out there, Dustin, Brago, anybody like Stony, of course, Stony, Valen, you know what I mean? And Pain, you know what I mean? So, yeah, fuck with me. That's about it.
All right, Valen.
Valen about to come in on some bullshit. Watch.
Oh, Valen, I can't hear you. I think your mic's off.
I muted my own damn mic.
Yep.
Yeah.
Damn.
I was waiting. I was like, where was the intricacies?
It's like you was going in too.
Ladies and gentlemen,
oh man, I couldn't hear it.
Alan speaking, coming at you with the witty wisdoms, cunning colloquials, front row fashion, and the smoothest style you'll find anywhere this side of goddamn Mississippi.
Hey.
I knew he was gonna come with the dope shit, man. I'm trying to tell you. He got soliloquies on. He got soliloquies in the cut.
All right,
call him Young Soliloquy.
Teddy, you can introduce yourself to the people. Teddy, you there?
Teddy, the black ass African nigga who will never say shit when it's his turn to say something.
Teddy Bear, why don't you go ahead and say a few words for yourself now?
I told you Teddy trash, yo.
We will come back to brother Teddy later.
All right, he's like, "No, we're good. I'm out."
Oh yeah.
So what are we starting with?
All right, but all right. Well, since I know we all read it, it'll be easier to just start off with One Piece first. So
okay.
All right, so we're just gonna talk about our thoughts of Wano so far and our satisfaction or dislikes or gripes with it so far. And we'll start off with Brother Pain.
Well, I mean, honestly, I like Wano. I haven't really had any complaints with Wano. To be honest, it's nitpicks and shit, but I mean, I'm just happy that we're actually getting a true Marineford. Because I'm one of the people that think Marineford was ass for the simple fact that we didn't get any fights. All we got was clashes that left to more questions. We didn't even know what hockey was, so he was he's stabbing him with hockey. He was like, wait, what? The fuck is that? It's something else. I mean, I just feel like I feel like if hockey had been introduced and flushed out, and then we had Marineford, I think it would have been better because we would have actually seen more people be able to do what they. It's always implied now that everybody was using hockey. It's not stated that everybody was using hockey.
Oh yes, so you have an interjection.
I need to say that's a narrative tool used to show the perspective of the main character. Luffy didn't know anything about hockey, therefore we as readers couldn't identify it. Other people were using it. Luffy couldn't understand what was happening, but we later found out why when he did. Just.
Well, no, I get that, and you're not wrong. All I'm saying is, I rewatched Marineford. Yo, we got clashes. We didn't get fights. We didn't get an all out brawl versus a single person.
You telling me
nobody went all out?
Except didn't happen. That wasn't a clash.
Okay, that was a clash, bro.
No, that was two top.
It wasn't.
You know,
but they were both clashes.
I would consider that a fight myself. A man's whole face got blown off, and he still went about killing about 150 people.
Yo, I mean, you're like I said,
And
you're not
that's true.
wrong. As a lot of people get caught up on the nostalgia of Marineford, and I get it. You're not wrong. However, I think that it's certain shit that Marineford was just bullshit. Like, especially since we as the reader didn't know. I guess he wants to, like, you want to say about that tool being used, but
Mhm.
I just didn't like the execution about it because it would have been better. It would have been better for to be able to understand what was going on, because now it's just like, well, was Crocodile using hockey? I mean, he tried to fight Eulogia users. He had to have used hockey at some point, but it's not in the canon story. We've never seen him use it. See, and that's my problem with
Yeah,
One
like
Piece
it's
fans.
up to
Well,
With the
see,
everybody's
One
assumption.
Piece,
I
that's
with
the
the
agree.
One
thing.
Piece
That's
Using
fan
true.
base
crocodiles
is
as an
because it's not quote unquote canon.
All right, but if we're using Crocodile as an example, there's a reason he didn't go to the New World, or rather, there's a reason that when he went, he couldn't stay there. All right, he didn't put himself in positions to bloom enough. His dumb ass just went straight to Whitebeard, like, "Oh, I got this dope fruit. I'm just gonna fuck with the greatest because I'm the greatest." Kind of like Ace did. Same difference, just
The
different path.
pitfall of all Logia users. Yeah, they assume that just because they're intangible, they got a devastating devil fruit,
I
but
mean,
he's going guns blazing.
we can't blame
No,
him
but
for it. Goddamn it!
what I'm saying is he still was able to what he was still able to hit one of the Logia users. He was still able to hit the Logia users. So you can either say that's his element, or you can say
Are you
that he
Which
referring
had
to
Logan
when he
user
stuck
hockey.
did he hit?
Akainu? Is that what you're referring to?
You said what?
Are you referring to when he stuck Akainu when he was trying to go after Luffy and all that?
Luffy, yeah.
I don't know.
Whoa,
I feel
that's
like what
not
he
that has
did was
nothing
like
to
a
do with
surprise
hockey.
attack,
That's
but he didn't do anything. You
yeah.
know, he just kind of.
No, but what I'm saying is with his the only way we know that you can counter devil fruit abilities is hockey.
No. Wrong.
The-
The only way that you're using counter in the wrong way. The only way you can bypass a devil fruit because you're not countering it. You're not stop. You're not. It's not doing something actively, and you're
you're forcing it tangible. That's what he said. That's what
if
Ray
we're
said. He said you're
bypassing that
taking
ability through
something
hockey.
intangible and forcing it tangible for
Yeah,
that brief
exactly.
second of you
Bypassing.
hitting it with your
But
hockey.
it's honestly same difference. It's probably just semantics, really, because we're talking about the same.
Yeah, that
And I'm just speaking how I feel about it. But
I think
same
the
no, I
difference.
way
feel
that
you.
they
Semantics.
explain it.
I'm just saying that like if you take out all of the emotional aspect of it, right? I honestly feel like there was more build up and I care more about the shit that's going on at Wano than I did with Marineford. The only people I cared about with Marineford was Ace and Luffy. I mean, I eventually started fucking with Whitebeard because like the nigga raw, but like
Usually.
initial investments. Whereas right now with Wano, it's like with Tama, she was cool with Ace, and Ace told her the same thing that Luffy told her. Then we've had since basically the beginning of the New World, we've had Kinemo and we had Kinemo and fucking Momo. Now all of that stuff is coming to a head. I mean, like you can say what you want to say about pre-time skip versus post-time skip, but everything in post-time skip adds up. Fishman Island culminated to Whole Cake Island and Jinbei joining the crew, which just happened last 2 chapters ago. Then you had Punk Hazard. Punk Hazard ended up, if they didn't go to Punk Hazard, they would have never met Kinemon, which they would have never been able to partner with Law, which means they would have never went to Dressrosa, which the Grand Fleet wouldn't exist.
So you're saying
Like if you really put, go
continue.
ahead.
No,
No,
I was
I was
probably
just
gonna.
saying
It
if
was probably gonna be snarky. Don't worry about me.
no, just everything post time skip is culminating into something. Pre-time skip, it was sometimes you just were going on random adventures, whereas post-time skip, it feels more conducive as far
Yeah, like
as
everything is connected post time skip, where they're
Yeah,
like
I definitely
ex-
agree with that.
they go on a sequence of missions. You know, like
Yeah,
one
I
thing leads
agree.
to another. So, and I think I don't know. I feel like the experience for everybody has been a little bit different between the people that just recently caught up to One Piece versus people like me who've been watching it for a long time, where it's almost unsettling the difference between pre and post time skip because you're kind of used to one thing and then now it's like a completely different kind of setup for the story. And a lot of people are saying, oh, post time skip is not really like let's say free time skip is like a 9 out of 10 right now. Post time skip is sitting at like a 7.5, right, for some people because it just doesn't feel the same way that it did before where and one of the main issues that I've heard, and I feel like Wano is doing a better job of it now, is the interactions between the crew members. We used to see a lot more of that pre-time skip, right? Where you see them just doing dumb nonsense on the ship, or even when they land to an island, you know, they have a good old time doing their thing. And we haven't been able to see that much
I
post
mean,
time
well,
skip up until Wano.
but I think that's because the circumstances have changed.
I agree, but Mhm.
Pre-time skip. No, but no. But listen, pre-time skip, and I thought that's what Zoro's whole spiel about to Luffy was. It's the new world. We ain't got time to be just playing around. We here for a purpose. We here to take down Kaido. Like
Well, yeah, no, I get that. Yeah,
that's why he got mad. That's why he got mad at Luffy for going to get Sanji. But if he hadn't went to go get Sanji, they wouldn't have had all of that epic stuff. We wouldn't have seen Carrot Sulong form. We wouldn't have got her backstory with Pedro. We wouldn't have got the raid
We'd
suit.
still have Pedro.
I mean, but what would Pedro be doing? Pedro was needed to die.
Willing to
well,
die for the
no,
right cause, so he'll die for the right cause again. You know what I mean? Like,
I,
don't get it
I,
twisted.
that's true.
I get you,
No,
but
but the
what I'm
thing is,
saying
I
is,
agree, right?
it still sets it up because in Fishman Island, he said that there's something I have to attend to before I can join your crew. And in Whole Cake Island, we see the culmination of that. You think somebody that's going to be on the future Pirate King's crew would be scared of a mere Yonko?
That was a hard
Like,
scene right there. I
That was a
remember.
hard
That
boss,
was
like,
heat. I was like,
honestly.
I
That
like,
remember
was,
reading that.
yeah.
Like,
like let's
That's
not
like that.
forget let's not forget or about the Sabo Luffy reunion when we seen Sabo go crazy with the hockey before he even had the devil fruit.
Yeah, no,
dude, I'm under
that's
the
the thing.
opinion that hockey has what I've been calling exo hockey. Sorry, Sabo has what I've been calling exo hockey, what everybody's calls Ryuyo or advanced armament hockey. Um,
Yeah,
I've
he's been at it.
you saw him when he put it in the ground and then released it into it and created that shockwave. Like that is,
Yeah.
and I'm okay. I'm gonna jump on a tangent. I made a video about this already, but I believe it's because they're all related to the fucking Roku Ogon type techniques, all those things. You know what I mean? I think they're all precursors to hockey.
yeah.
There's a fighting style based around them that the military uses. We're going to see more CP9 people use it, and we're going to see that it was Dragon who used to train the CP9 members, including a young Rob Lucci.
Ooh, I like the sound of all of that, except for one
Well,
thing.
see,
I really
I
hope,
honestly
right?
think. Go ahead, Teddy. I'm sorry.
Oh no, you good. I'm just gonna finish this real quick. I'm just gonna say I really hope that the Rokushiki is its own thing, just like Fishman character, because I feel like Haki it should be its own type of power system where you also have the Rokushiki aside from that, because that shit was really cool. And I would hate for Oda to do this thing where it's like, oh, guess what? Psych. It was also another part of Haki where
Well,
they
no,
can
I wouldn't say another part of hockey, but like
It could
for
be the
those
pre stages.
You know what I mean? For those who they can't
Okay.
bloom hockey, they teach them techniques because those are all based in martial arts. Like we've all seen the videos of the dudes
True.
taking like pulling trucks with their nuts or getting like wooden hand.
Hey, bro.
You know what I'm
I've
talking
I
about?
never
heard this
seen that.
stuff. Yeah.
We've all seen that shit. People's bodies are incredible things that your mind can make do whatever. And he took that to the next fucking level. All right. And we've all seen skinny bitches fall through the cracks. So I mean, there's that one technique right there.
Whoa.
I don't know. But no,
I
I
Oh
mean,
think
yeah, that isn't that the big dude, the one that Frankie was fighting.
yeah. Yeah, that one. I mean, there's a bunch
I
of stuff.
think I'm the one who thinks that when you completely master your conqueror's hockey, you get like a transformation. That's what I think it is, honestly. And I think
I'm waiting for
Shanks got a
Shanks to get
devil
that
fruit
hockey on.
now.
Dude, I've been
Nigga
telling
got a
people
hockey
that
on.
since jump. I was like, I believe that
Niggas get mad at
Because
me when I say that.
now
is
that we
hockey
know that he
creation,
didn't, go
manifesting
ahead.
like weapons made out of pure hockey.
Yeah.
I'm
I
waiting
never
for him
heard
to
for that.
be
I
like,
can't wait. Show it.
"Fusion."
I mean, that's totally possible when you think about it, because didn't they say like a lot of the times when you use haki, there's a lot of excess haki around you, right? So that's kind of what Luffy has been training to learn how to use to
Use
get that
the excess
balance.
hockey.
Yeah, yeah. So I'm thinking you could use that to create shapes, like an arm, for example,
I think that's what
or a
Ashura
sword.
is. I think that's what Ashura is,
I'm
and I think that's what Diable Jambe is. To be honest, I think that all of the straw hats, because if you look
Oh,
at all of the straw hats, bro, they all want to be the best in their certain areas. I feel like they
yeah.
kind of all gonna end up having Conqueror's hockey.
I think
Not
it's
saying
something
that they
that's
all gonna not
go.
saying that they all gonna use it like to be able to be really proficient in it. But I'm saying like because everybody wants to be the best. Sanji want to be the best cook. He wants to find the all blue. Zoro wants to be the best swordsman. Luffy wants to be the king of the pirates. Nami wants to be the best navigator. Robin wants to find out all of the history. Usopp wants to be the like. I guess he's vague, but Chopper wants to be the best
He just want
doctor
to
of
be that
all
nigga. That's all.
times.
You know
That
what I
yeah,
think?
that
Have y'all seen that video of Joy Boy when he talks about a different power system which revolves around soul? I think Ashura, Diablo Jambe, and even like the Soul King, like all his attacks are based on soul, because something happened in Whole Cake that made me think, oh shit, I think there's something to it. When Big Mom was chasing the Straw Hats in the seducing woods, right? And she used Zeus and
Mhm.
Prometheus to attack them. Remember when Luffy used Haki and it didn't work at all? And then he goes, is there something even beyond Haki? Because this shit, I can't hit it, even though I'm even able to touch Logias with my powers. Yet Brook was able to injure, was it Prometheus or Zeus? I think it was Prometheus that
That-
he was able to injure, right?
Mhm. Only one
And
to ever
and
do it.
yeah, and I think that's a soul-based attack. And
After
I
he talked
think,
that shit.
yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. Like, yo, he's like young lady. Like, yo, Brooke, okay, I see you, man. I see you.
I was like, you talk that
Uh,
shit, Brooks.
yeah.
Dude,
So I
that's
think
not even
that's
the
like
most
part
shit
of
he
a
talked.
different
I'm
power set.
sorry. When he was on the ship and he was like, young lady, let me see your panties.
I was like, yo, you have the gal to ask for her panties. I don't want to see them granny ass panties. Like, yo, but yeah, no.
Yo,
I
I
and I
couldn't
think
he's
that's
all
believe
a
he
different
bone.
asked.
power
I was like,
system.
damn.
All bone.
How y'all feel about Katakuri having
All right, Teddy.
episode? Go ahead.
No, Tom,
Oh no,
go.
you can go ahead, Tom.
Now, how y'all feel about Katakuri being related to like that category of having some like another dimension of ability as far as his emochi? Because like you were seeing like his arms, I mean, or his
I think
hands.
Luffy's a special paramecia, to be honest.
I mean, yeah, of course. I mean, he is the main
Oh yeah.
character, but like I'm talking about
No,
like
I mean
some
I'm
the
just saying
fact.
like
Go ahead.
No, I mean, no, I feel you. I was just saying it because, like, if you look at it, only thing that can hurt Luffy is cuts and hockey.
I mean,
Like
yeah,
blunt force attacks and bullets don't do anything to him,
I
and
think
he doesn't have to do anything to it. I think that's just like with Curry, everything it's just gonna stick to him automatically.
I think the
yeah,
difference in that is, for the most part, I'll speak for myself. I've categorized paramecia into two categories. Assumption: you assume the properties of something like the blade fruit, or Luffy's fruit, and that gives
right.
you its own set of abilities and things like that. Or a production type fruit, a la the wax of Mr. Three, or there's other people who do it. You know what I mean? Um,
Yeah,
but Katakuri being the special is able to do both, and I think that's the defining characteristic of him being a special paramecia, is that instead of being one or the other like most people, you know what I mean?
right.
Because he's both.
But
That's it.
I think Luffy is too.
I
That's what I'm saying. I think Luffy is too because like even with like Crocodile, right?
but he has shown not even an inkling of being able to produce rubber outside of his body. Maybe, like I said, maybe if he awakens, because I'm not going to argue that Katakuri is
Yeah,
awake,
maybe if he awakens,
but right
or
as it
maybe if
I'm
he
pretty
messes
sure.
Rio. I'm not sure.
I'm pretty sure he gonna awaken. I hope his gear four looks different
with the
because
exo
of the
hockey,
new
I think there's
hockey.
going to be a little
Yeah.
more Susanoo looking shit going to happen with it. Like, I think that steam, which is like excess hockey that we've all seen pouring out of his body, you know what I mean? He's going to actually put that to use
Mm.
and create it into an armor. Yo,
Yeah.
Yo, that'd be so fire. That's
remember,
what
you
I've been
heard it here
saying when
first.
people
All right,
say, yeah, of course.
all
Uh,
right.
but you know when people say, how do you fight somebody like Akainu when he's on Magnum? And that's why I think like people seem to forget when armament haki was initially introduced, right? When Rayleigh was explaining it, he literally called it a code of armor, basically saying that shit is supposed to be protecting you before you even use it as a means of attack. It's at its core a defense mechanism, right? To protect yourself from things like magma and other things. But it seems very outlandish to people. But I'm like, nah, watch.
I just
That's
I
that's
just
it's
I
important.
just look at it like Monoskin
Parmesan with Big Bone.
from from
Yeah, yo,
um
Manaskin,
from
Black
yo,
Clover.
that is
from
a
Black
beautiful
Clover.
analogy. That's exactly what it
Yeah,
is. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's kind of like that.
yeah, I agree
Or
with that.
or or Nin from Hunter x Hunter because it just pours out of them, and they have to learn how to contain it
Yeah,
because that's
basically.
what hockey essentially is life energy.
Hmm.
It's your will incarnate. So that's why I say that's why I think that if you have the will enough to be the best at what you are, because that's what how everybody who has armament, I mean, who has that type of
Conquerors.
hockey, yeah, conquerors hockey aspires to be the greatest
Yeah,
of
they're
wherever
perfect.
you.
Uh,
But I
for
think
sure.
that's why Shanks is so dangerous. And then if you realize Shanks wasn't Yonko till after he saved Luffy. So if he did that after he saved Luffy, it's a
And
possibility
that's
that
kind
he
of
ate a devil
scary to
fruit.
think about.
It's a possibility that he ate a devil fruit, and that's why Mihawk don't want to fight him because he's no longer a true swordsman.
Uh,
The
I
thing
mean, I don't
that's
know.
so
It's a
sad for
theare.
Mihawk is like
I
it's
mean,
not
yeah,
a good look for
yeah.
him
I
either
give you that.
way.
It's a
Like
theory.
like if he fights Mihawk and he
Yeah,
wins, they'll be like, nigga, you lost to a dude with one arm, really? And then if he wins, it's gonna be like, yo, you beat up a man with one arm, really? So like it's a lose
Yeah,
lose situation for him either
no,
way.
true that. But
So
I also think that when he fought Mihawk, he would use pure swordsman skills, and where now he would use more. like I said, I really think he transforms when he uses his hockey. I think that's what makes him so dangerous. Because I feel
Yeah,
like
That nigga's
Shanks is
getting
the
straight.
and
pinnacle
he doesn't
of.
even have a devil fruit, bro. So, um,
That
that's
nigga the
like.
hockey master. Rayleigh taught him well.
Fact.
So I
I feel
want to
like
ask you guys this.
go
Oh,
ahead.
go ahead, go ahead. I'll ask after. I ask after. Go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say like I feel like Mihawk guy has like a creed. You know what I mean? Like he won't lay his hands on certain people unless they fit the criteria of like a Zoro or somebody. You know what I mean? Like, cause
That's not true. Look what he
for
did to
like the
Don
for like
Krieg.
the I mean,
Look,
I
that nigga was
mean,
just
you
in
could
his
say that.
way.
I mean, you could dead say that, but like they tempted that nigga like to just fuck
They
around
should
and
just
just
let that
slash
nigga
him up.
alone.
But I'm talking
who?
about for Mihawk to let Zoro live and to want to seek him out to become the greatest. It's just a lot about Mihawk's
Yeah, he's
character.
like, oh, you
Like,
gonna whoop my ass?
All right.
yeah,
Well, no, I
right.
think Mihawk's
What I'm
just looking
about to
for.
say isn't to
Go
say
ahead.
that Mihawk is in any way incapable of killing Zoro. But this man didn't just let him go. Mihawk damn near bisected the man to the point that Arlong,
Yeah.
a veteran of the sea, former, like, he ran with the Sun Pirates when they were like running shit, and he saw that shit and was like, oh God. This man didn't just let Zoro go. Zoro's will to live played a strong part of that.
That's true. That
That's,
nigga Arlon, he's like, this nigga shouldn't be alive. It's like, what's wrong with this boy?
yeah, that
Nigga Zoro
Yo,
different.
Mihawk is a sadistic fuck, man. I
he
swear. Like he
is.
left the man within an inch of his life. If
Mm-hmm.
he'd gone an inch deeper, that
He
was it. This man
smiled
was
too before he
night night.
slashed that last time.
Right, dude.
No,
I was like, all
I
right,
swear to
source
God,
for
a fly
shame,
could
huh?
have landed on Zoro and farted, and he'd have died. Like,
Yeah.
I'm
Like
not
that's why
knocking
it's so
Mihawk for
impressive
who
that
he
this
is
man could
or
still move
what he's
around with
capable
her.
of doing, but like, how did he become the
But I
greatest, the
mean,
strongest swordsman in the world? That's what I'm trying to figure out.
I think Rayleigh gave him the title.
Wow. Hey, let's
That's
go.
crazy.
I think
watch,
no, but I don't think he just gave it. I don't think he just gave it to him like, oh yeah, I'm retiring. Here's the title of the world's strongest swordsman. I mean, I think he earned it, but I'm saying I think ultimately Rayleigh
Oh,
gave
he
it to
earned it
him
for
like,
defeating Rayleigh.
Now,
Okay.
see, everybody focuses on Rayleigh, but this is something I think like Scopper Kaban could use like something to give him credit as like the former strongest
credibility.
who just kind of
He's like,
retired.
hey,
It's not that
hey,
he was
I
beat.
was that guy before Mihawk, okay?
Yeah, he's not that he was
let
beat.
the,
He's
let the
just like, I
people
don't do
know.
this anymore. It's a young man's game. I'm gonna
This is
go
a young man's
be
Yeah,
Uncle
he
game.
like
I'm
I
gonna
Iroh.
retire
retired.
now.
Yeah, he's like, I'm gonna be Uncle Iroh
Made
now.
me
But
Oh,
remember,
yo, Uncle Hyro is one of the
man,
legends,
Iroh got,
okay? The dude
exactly, you
is.
can
when
count Uncle
he
Iroh
got
out.
smoked
But
in
that is one
prison, boy. I was like, oh shit.
when he got that prison body.
That prison, yo, I was just
Man, I'm
thinking,
telling you,
yo,
when he
I was
was hitting
literally
that
just
shit, I was
thinking
like,
that.
oh, this nigga's serious.
He was like, okay, he was padding himself, keeping himself
I was like,
looking
those
good
prison
the
guards, they was
time.
talking to the wrong one, boy. He was like, shut up, you fat old man. I was like, that nigga was cut.
He said,
Yeah,
really?
I loved it, bro, because like the whole time when we saw him first, I was like, yo, this man would be so cold if he was in shape. So when we saw him getting in shape, I was so hyped. I'm like,
Dude,
yeah,
he was called
this
out of shape. And for the
yo.
record, Circle is the
Exactly.
shape.
He was
So watch
calling
yourself,
people
sir.
out of shape.
Watch
Yeah.
yourself.
No, that's what I'm saying. I was like, he was already threatening out of shape. So I was like, when he gets in shape, it's gonna be a wrap, you know? So that's why I was like, okay, let's
Yeah,
see
this
what
man
happens
was
now.
too much out
But
here with the lightning
we
and the
should
fire breath.
do Stoney, we should do a whole stream just about Avatar because it's
Yeah,
like
I'd be down for
it's
that.
kind of
Yeah, I
underrated.
just started thinking about that. I can
Avatar,
do next
what?
week too, because Avatar
Yeah.
and the first one and Legend of Korra.
Yeah, so that we can shit on
Oh
the
my
Legend of
god,
Korra.
you
If I had
like
to,
that
But
show?
I
Am I the
swear to God,
only
I'd
one
run a
that does not like that
24/7 D
show?
live. I would run a 24/7
What,
D
Korra
live and just
or the
play
original?
Avatar back to back to back to back to back.
Wait, which one don't you like,
I
Tom?
don't. I don't like either one of them.
Whoa, hey, cancel this
You
man.
That's
could just
What the
crazy.
leave.
hell?
God
Yeah,
damn.
I don't. I
He
don't
said
like
cancel.
Aang. I don't like Aang and I don't like the main cast for the only
For
person I
the
like is
original
Toph,
story.
and that's yeah, the
Yo,
only
Toph
person
is
I really
cold,
she
bro. Toph is
Hey,
cold.
let him talk. Let him
Off
talk.
that nigga.
like the only person I fuck with is Toph. Like as far as the good guys, I fuck with the evil sister.
Oh, Azula?
Yeah.
Yeah, I fuck with her, but everybody
Damn.
else, cause like it's just like I mean, like because to me Zuko was too bitch made. He was too busy trying to focus on his dad and this
I mean, he had his character growth though moment.
Yeah, he did, bro. But it's just like I tried to watch it. I thought I was, let me try to give it another shot. I watched it when I was young, and I just wasn't feeling it. I tried it again,
That's
man, and I
fair.
was just like, yeah, I can't do it. Like after
Uh,
episode 3, when I seen Zuko do some dumbass shit that was supposed to be funny, I was just like, all right, man, all right, fam, just turn this shit off. I don't
I
want to
felt
watch this
you.
shit no
You know,
more.
let's not stay on this too long. We could go back to One
oh
Piece. I was
yeah. All
gonna
right,
ask you
Teddy, it's
Yeah,
guys.
your
no,
turn.
it can that's a
For
Yeah,
you, Teddy, it's your thoughts for Wano.
yeah. I was literally gonna get into that. So far, I'm kind of enjoying what's happening in Wano just overall. Like the whole lore of everything, like the Kokeshi dolls. I know they're gonna come into play at some point. I haven't forgotten about those dolls. I think they're protecting the poneglyph that's in Orochi's mansion or something. So I'm waiting to see what happens with that for sure. Um, what happened in the prison? I'm kind of mixed because I feel like some of it was just kind of dragging on, but some of it was really hype. Like when Luffy used that future sight to stop Old Maid from firing the poison. He's like, "Yo, I saw a dark future, so I just kind of I had to stop it, nip it in the bud." That was so hype. Like I lost my shit when that happened. Um, right now, I'm really looking forward to what the the real monster trio, Luffy, Kid, and Law, what they're going to do. I'm really excited for that. I want Kid to actually overtake Luffy. I'm getting tired of what Oda's doing with him, where he's making him talk all that talk, talking about, oh yeah, we can't let the Straws get ahead of us and everything. Yet their bounties right now is basically saying that Luffy is not even competition for them anymore. Like he's in a different league of his own, right? And I'm hoping that by the end of Wano, we're gonna see that rivalry reflected through the bounties, right? My big thing right now is the main straw hats. So like their fights, who are they going to fight and how are they going to grow from these fights? Because Momonosuke, I promise you, he pisses me off. I do not like him because and the thing is, right? I understand he's a kid, right? It's not his fault that he's in the situation that he's in. But and I feel sorry for him, but I just do not like his ass. He's a pervert without the chadness of his father. So that's lame as fuck for me. Especially knowing what his dad was like. I'm like, this is offspring?
Yeah, that's how I
This is
felt seeing
it?
the Odin flashback.
Yeah. I'm like, where like your mom was brave, your dad was a Chad. Where did he go wrong? Like why do you not have the cojones of your
His
father? Like,
sister
what
grew
is
into a
this?
savage too.
but I
Yeah,
mean,
like
I think that's Oda's plan though. Like to say like just because that's the just like because to a lot of people we compare our successes on our children's or our parents' success. Like trying to be like if Michael Jordan's son tried to play basketball, he would have terrible shoes to fill.
mm,
So I feel like it's a commentary on because his dad was so much like this, and I think that's why it was specifically brought up that especially in the last chapter. He said, "I know full well more than anybody I'm not my father.
Hmm. So
I am
you know how one,
Momonoke." And
yeah,
I feel like a lot of people was giving that shit, but I honestly enjoyed the development of Momo because it showed this in his head. I don't know how the hell I'm gonna do this, but I want them to make sure that they can take out Kaido and do what they have to do, not worried about me
that's
because
actually
I'm
my
their leader
favorite
at the end of the
point of
day.
Momonosuke. Hmm. So let me ask you this then, because you know how One Piece is really about inherited will, right? So you're passing down your will to the next generation and so on. My hope is that Momonosuke doesn't end up becoming the leader of his country. Do you think that there is a reasonable series of events that could lead to him going from where he is, how he is now, to becoming like a leader? Because honestly, that
Yeah,
is not what
yeah.
Momonosuke wants to do. Like that's not what he wants to do at all. Like even Kaido told him when they were burning down the mansion, they were like, I feel so sorry for you, child, because you're speaking words that you don't really feel. Where it's like it's another person's vision that you're trying to make your own, but it's not really your own. And that's why Kaido was like, I don't even see any point in killing you because we're not really about that life. So how going from that do you see we're gonna get to a point where he's like, I wanna run this country?
Who
Is
fell asleep? Who
Tom?
fell
Did
asleep?
Oh,
somebody sleep?
I think it's
Oh,
Tom.
I think that's Tom.
Yeah.
Oh my
I'm
god,
bad,
where's my
I'm
phone?
bad.
I mute him in all due respect.
Yeah,
There
go
we
No, no,
go.
ahead.
no, 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 no. It happened. Hype beast must know.
But yeah, so going back to what I was saying, like, do you guys see a reasonable way to? I know, Payne, you're about to say something, right?
I forgot what you was about to say. So yeah, you can go ahead and you can go ahead. I mean, I forgot what I was about to say. You can go ahead and
Oh yeah, I'll
say
just
what you
repeat
wanted.
it. I was just saying, like, do we see a reasonable series of events that could lead to Momonosuke going from how he is now to saying, I genuinely want to be the leader of this country?
Oh yeah, traveling with the Straw Hats.
Oh, so you think he's gonna join the main crew?
I think he's gonna. I think he's gonna try. I think he's gonna be like Odin, and he's gonna travel amongst the ship, and that's gonna make him a better man. Because even
Oh.
a few months that we've seen with Luffy now, he was the first one to make Momo smile after the shit that happened. Um, this is the we getting this development because of Luffy. The same way we got it with Shirahoshi when Luffy told her you're a coward.
All right. Really quick, can I get my thoughts on Wano? I have a creative way of doing it.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
you go ahead.
Please allow that, Stony. If you'll look in your StreamYard, you'll see an invite.
All right, one. Oh yeah, I see you again.
Mhm.
Some things pertaining to it, but I want to start by saying I don't think Wano is for us. I think Wano is a bit of a love letter to his Japanese fans, to the culture that he grew up in, the movies he loved, the art that he grew up respecting. Obviously, like the ukiyo-e art that's already shown us head, the various myths and things like that. I've got a little cheat sheet with me this time so that I can help myself get names.
That's it. That's the only the part I wanted to show. But that was from a year and a half ago, and my opinion hasn't changed. There's a reason a lot of people are frustrated and upset with the way Wano is going. It's because it takes very different cultural cues. It takes very different lines of thought that are accentuated if you understand it from his like from the point of view of somebody from his home country. It's like if we like wrote a book about where we live and accentuated all the crazy parts of it, yeah, it would probably still be cool, but it would be a lot cooler to somebody who grew up in that, and you realize that the 600-foot tall thing is actually man in a cowboy hat is really just a dude from a fair. You know what I mean? But in this fucking reality, it's a giant kick-ass robot or some shit. You know what I mean? Like, it's taking something from his real life and putting it into the manga in a way that our culture, being what it is, just different, can't fully appreciate. So we like the parts that we like, but we can't like as much as we normally would because it's just in a different vein than it normally is. Wano was always going to be different. He said that. Is everybody leaving? I'll stop talking.
No, I'm here.
No, you no, you're good. I don't know what's happening
I'm
with
I'm I'm
Tom and
playing I'm playing Burning Blood. I don't know what's going on with those guys.
They just left, Jesus.
they just dipped. Yeah, no, honestly. No, but
But
I think you're onto something, honestly.
No, yeah, it's not a bad take.
and I've had it since literally the first 2 chapters of Wano. All right, my opinion has not changed, has not altered, and has not been disproven. Actually, it's been proven right over and over again. The witching hour boy being Goemon, and an absolute fairy tale that I mentioned in here, or folk tale, I guess, not fairy tale. They use they use hell. They even brought the nine-tailed fox in, which I mean, not in Wano itself, but during Wano. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
Yeah.
So they've done a lot, and I don't think it's over. I think whoever's Kaido's son is was given something very specific to Wano, and I want it to be the Chimera fruit, but I know that's just like a side off thing that he did for Japan only fans.
Yeah. Honestly, though, I wonder what's gonna happen with Kaido's son because honestly, I see so many
Do
people
y'all
on all these
subscribe to the
speculations.
he's dead thing theory?
Nah, no, not really. I mean, it could be. It could be. I just feel like when he asked for his son, the way they were like, "Oh, let's go get him." Maybe they're just playing into that delusion that he has, but I doubt it. I think there's actually a real son, and then he's like, I want Lin Ling to see him." And Kaido, as we've seen, even when he's drunk, he's not delusional. He's not showing any form of delusion whatsoever. He has mood swings when he drinks, but he's not delusional. So that theory to me just holds no water whatsoever because there's there hasn't been
Indication.
any proof for that. Yeah, for that to be true. So I think he's real. I think he's going to be a new character. It's not Katakuri. It's not anybody we've seen so far. Because we know Oda never shies away from introducing a lot of new characters every arc, especially post time skip. We've seen it with
I mean, look
Dressrosa.
at
We've seen it
look
with
at
Whole
Whole Cake
Cake.
Island.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly. I was just about to get into that because
he
like Whole
introduced
Cake Island.
999 different kids and one baby mama and one baby daddy.
That was kicked out
Exactly.
on string.
Yeah, that's crazy. I don't know how that happens, bro. We're wondering. Um,
Sometimes when my truth
Like,
is
it
so
just happened
powerful,
out of nowhere.
yeah, Valen was just letting
The
loose on
hockey
Conqueror's
pushed me out.
haki.
dude, my hockey
Exactly,
does
man.
that,
Both
baby. You
you
got a
and
Yeah,
hockey on.
oh
StreamYards
my,
couldn't handle it.
People don't
yeah,
realize,
it couldn't
man.
handle
My
it.
hockey is on point. Just
Out
because
here
you ain't heard
cracking
of me don't
ships and
mean it
shit.
ain't there. All right.
Yeah.
Lurking
No,
legend.
but
He got Shanks. He
the
got
real
Shanks level
lurking
hockey
legend.
over here, yo.
Exactly. Yo, to this day, in spite of all the iterations of Conqueror Haki we've seen, to this day, that moment that Shanks walks on Whitebeard's ship and
And
cracks the
the
boat.
fucking bow started
Oh,
That
breaking.
shit
You
still
know,
heat.
yeah. I
his
was
ship
to
has to
this
be Adam
day,
wood.
to this
You know what I
day, bro.
mean?
Like honestly, I almost prefer that animation for Conqueror's Haki than the really flashy ones we've been getting lately. I feel like that held so much more weight, where like it's something
Yeah.
intangible, but it's very real at the same time, right? Where it's like you can't see it, but oh boy, will you feel it. to your
Those
core,
niggas was
right?
getting knocked
So
out. They was
Right?
trying to warn us like y'all
Dude,
niggas need to
even
bag
Marco
back
was
it off the
like,
shit when he's
"Ooh."
around.
Yeah,
exactly,
even
just
Marco was
snapping
like,
that
all right,
neck, right?
I'm gonna stay up.
It's like don't let that nigga on the ship just
Yeah.
yet. Like wake up a
Yo,
little.
you know something I realized recently. So when we saw the flashback, right, with Oden, both Marco and Shanks were about the same age, right? But
Yeah,
what happened to where Shanks just took off and he's sunning
that nigga
Marco
blew up.
now? When he gets on the ship, like, yo, you want to come to my crew? I'm like, yo, like now looking back, that was so disrespectful. Like realizing that they're actually around the same age and this man is sunning you, like that's dirty. But
Is it
Teddy,
though? I
but you
mean, it
seen how
thanks.
Shanks was when he was young. You seen how he was just on that nigga's body eating chocolate. He
squatting,
was
he
not
was
fucking
squatting on the
around.
body,
So
bro. He was
disrespectful.
squatting on the body. I was like, yo, this is Shanks. This is why we fuck with this man, man. Like he's on a different
Just
level.
eating a chocolate bar with Roger's head. I was like, oh, this nigga, he is not to be
Yeah.
fucked with even as a kid, huh?
Even as a kid, it was cold, you know, just oof. Yeah, like a man like that, you know, he was destined for greatness. Yeah, he just squatting on bodies.
That
Um,
shit was so disrespectful.
it really
Oh,
was.
you
It
talking about
really
his
was.
grandpa's funeral?
Oh no,
Yeah.
oh well, when Odin did that, that was Odin. He different. But I was talking about when Shanks was squatting over the dude's body, eating chocolate bar. You seen all of Roger's.
Yo, Valen was like, "Oh shit, yeah, ooh." That was
That was rough. That was
Yeah, shit
interesting.
was funny.
that was
That's
funny.
still
That
not
was
on the
so
level.
raw,
I'm
bro.
sorry. Could you imagine if I don't know if any of you have brothers or sisters or whatever, family or what have you, but if your brother showed up to your grandpa's funeral, threw a fucking pot on there, started boiling up some like fucking I don't know, fucking fish fry, or started making goddamn hot pot, or fucking just started frying
Yeah.
chicken. I'm not being racist. It's just I'm just trying to like it's the equivalent.
Oh, really? Is that what we're doing, Valen? Is this being
Hey, you don't know
Valentine's
me. I'll fry up some chicken, Jack. All right, you don't know me like
Day?
that. But anyway,
Pardon me for jumping to assumptions. Continue.
but yeah. But could you imagine somebody doing that at your at the funeral? Not like later in life. Well, not life, but not like later after everybody's gone. Like everybody's still there. They show up. He throws a walk on there, start fucking walking that shit up. It's like,
Cooking up a
Just
storm.
flipping
Yeah.
this shit.
thanks, Grandpa. Good stuff.
He's
It's
like, can
funny
you hand me
because
the
that was
salt
his
over
way
there?
of paying
And
respect to
you
him, right? He
crying.
was
Like, what
paying
would you
homage
do
to
if
him.
in that
Yeah.
situation your brother or cousin or whoever the fuck decided to do this shit looked at you was like, you got some salt? You got some salt? So I got some sriracha.
It depends. If I know him well and I know that's how he operates, then I'm gonna let it rock. But if I don't, I'm like, yo, nigga,
Yeah,
chill. What is this? You
yeah.
can't be doing
Like
this,
if you
you
know this
know.
nigga just do out of pocket stuff like that, you just might as well let the nigga rock. Like this is
That's
who
just
you
how he
are.
operates. You know, that's his mo.
So wait,
The
if
way he
he's
be.
crazy, don't punish him. But if he's normal and has a psychotic break, because that's the only excuse for that kind of shit, punish
That's
the shit
true.
out of
That
him.
is true.
That's
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
no,
But
Oda didn't have no psychotic break. He showed up, he was ready to eat.
he was ready. He was ready to eat. Man. Yo,
That
Odin,
nigga
Well, you
Odin is
could,
too
people
raw.
people complain. Huh? Oh, I was gonna say like people complained a lot about the Odin's backstory. I thought it was freaking amazing, and I hope because the
That's what I'm
anime for
saying, Teddy.
Wano has been so good. Yeah, like
Yeah,
that
like
backstory
he got
was
one of the better
legendary.
backstories. That shit was heat, man.
I
And
love
then
this backstory.
oh, I know, but I almost feel like we're part of the minority because so many people complained about it. They're like, yeah, nah, that was
I
trash
guess it
and
was
this
too
and
many
that.
chapters, and they just want to hurry up and get to Wano and see Luffy fight people.
But you see, that's the funny thing.
But we
Oden
needed
was
to know
actually
about
fast.
Odin. I needed to know this.
But
And then
but but yeah, but
Orochi, each
have you
time I seen him
noticed
doing this in the panel in the background, that shit heat. When I see
that
that Birdman hand rub, I was like, "Ooh,
Birdman
Orochi
hand, bro?
plotting, my boy."
Oh, I gotta find
When
it.
he doing that,
Yeah,
But
you
I
know he's
called
I
cooking
know
up
he up to
something
something.
nasty.
I
Yeah,
basically called
Each time he in the cut,
Orochi's personality. I called his whole person. Well, okay, I can't say like I said it explicitly, but I knew that they were going to take something from Throne of Blood, which is an Akira Kurosawa movie, and it's about a leader who's like fucking insane.
Oh,
Yeah, it's so good. But yeah, they definitely took some inspiration from that, and I'm for it.
I can see it. I can see it. Yeah, but people complain that it took long. Oda was actually flying through that backstory. Did you see how much information he packed in each
Yeah,
chapter? That
he
shit
was
was
going through a
crazy.
lot of shit real fast.
Yeah, so I'm like, when people
Like,
complain, I'm
he's
like,
like, all
no,
right, I'm
this
on
is
this ship. Now nigga, years skip, and I got a kid,
He
and I'm on
called up
other ship.
Togashi to get some
Like,
notes. He's like,
catch
"Hey,
up, niggas."
he's like, hey, Togashi-san, let me I know you're playing fucking Dragon Quest. Calm down. Let me I need to bend your ear for a second. Let me find out, how do you fit so much into chapters? And then he took that advice, mellowed it down by 30 to 50, 70%.
yeah. Togashi
He
was
said,
probably like, okay, so
less
what
word.
this is what you
He
need to
said,
do.
less pictures, more words. I was like, all
Exactly. It
right,
was like
bet.
you need 90% words and then 10% pictures with some words sprinkled in
He
there. So
said,
that way
for
you have
every one
everything you
panel, you
need.
need 16 paragraphs. I was like, God damn.
And Oda was like, nah, my
He
fans ain't
said,
gonna
no
fuck with this.
spaces either, nigga.
But yeah, no, it was, bro, like those chapters were packed full of information. I'm pretty sure, like, if we
They're
go back
enjoyable.
and we read those chapters, we're probably gonna find more nuggets or information here and there. Because that's always how it is with Oda. Like, we're gonna read the chapters now, but then 3, 4 years from now, he's gonna be like, oh, actually, he mentioned this in chapter 900 and so, and then you have to go back and reread it. But
Or
Mhm.
he'll foreshadow it
that food must be hitting, huh?
in the cup.
Look
Yeah,
at
it's
you
really
eating
good.
these belly.
Yeah.
It's it's like bacon ranch macaroni salad. It's
Okay,
good as hell.
okay.
But
That sounds legit.
and I added extra bacon because I'm a fatty. I won't do that again probably until the
She
money.
got a fatty.
Oh, okay, but that's a completely different type of fatty.
Yeah, she got fatty.
She got
We
cakes
love
today.
those
Yo,
fatties.
did y'all see King of Lightning's stream earlier?
No.
Well, I
Oh,
don't watch
Mm-mm.
King of. I don't watch King of Lightning.
that's cool. It was funny though. To rating the top 20 best girls in One Piece, the low key, because that
It's
stream
10
was so
Robin
degenerate.
top 5.
Oh,
I mean,
Robin
only
is
thing
top
is like
one on
One Piece
King's list.
girls. One Piece girls look the same.
A lot of them do, but the ones that are not like main cast, they look different. Like Jinrami, the
Yeah, like
girl that was
Smoothie.
on Zoe with sheep's head, she, you know. And then he was talking about
Viola, she look
Galette.
different.
Viola looks different too. Who
Rebecca
else?
could get it.
If you mean to tell me
Yo,
from 30
nigga.
feet away, you can tell Viola from Robin, I'll slap you for lying.
No, you can actually. The nose, the nose is dead giveaway. Dead giveaway.
Yeah, that's
Robin's
real
nose is very
From
distinctive.
deep,
30
and I
feet
love it.
away. From 30 feet away. You're going to be like,
Yeah,
obviously her nose is contoured in a slightly different.
yeah. I can see the nose from 30 feet away. Uh, no, but you're right though. There's been times where like back in
But I get the same thing
Dressrosa.
with Boa then.
Oh, Boa somehow she looks very unique too, and it's not because of her nose. She just has like unique facial features somehow.
Honestly, it's because of how tall she is. That's a big bitch.
Bruh, bruh, nah. When you see her, you don't see how tall she is. You see her eyes, like her nose and everything. Like she's different.
She just built.
Even Komurasaki's eyes are different. She has a.
Oh damn,
Different.
Kura Masaki, she's up there too then.
Yeah, she
It's
nice.
like
She
Wano's
nice.
top thought. I was like, yeah.
Yeah, but you see, one thing I've been a little bit disappointed with Wano is the lack of, or maybe we're gonna see them. like the really really strong swordsman that Mihawk has been hyping up.
That's what I'm hoping for.
Yeah, like
Because
during
I
Koa,
thought
I
Zoro would have
know,
been fought one because he been folding a lot of these Wano samurais.
you know the
Off
ones that we
screen
Well,
saw
not a
when.
lot of
only
the
Waban
bang
group.
ones.
Like
Yeah, I
real
know the
talk,
Waban. Did
he off
you watch the
screen
anime?
no, I haven't watched the anime.
Dude, you should. You really should. It's actually really good.
It shows
But
it
Oh,
shows
did they show it? Did Toei put extra sauce on it?
dude, they
Yeah.
show Robin folding some of these niggas as she
that's when
should.
she escapes.
As she
Yeah. I did see
fucking
that.
should, because she's no like I get so tired of what Oda does with Robin. We know she can fight. Why do you make her look weak? We know she can fight. Anyway, um, I feel like remember when Usopp was passing around the little labels of the rebellion,
Uh-huh.
and we saw
Mhm.
like quick snippets of a few samurai that look like they stand out a little bit. I think those might be some of the ones that actually are strong, like they can actually do something. Everybody else, though, I don't know. So I'm hoping there's more of those guys. And oh my
Yeah.
goodness, Brago. Oh, fucking. So you know
Well,
how
you talking about that video he did?
well he's been doing a lot of it. No, the one I'm talking about is one of his reactions. The one for the chapter when we find out that Kyoshiro was wearing a wig the whole time, and he said that's an L. If you can't take that, and nigga is fending you off with a wig on, and you didn't even brush the wig. Just making fun of Zoro like that. It's like, yo, at that point you can't because man had a wig on and it was still like handling you.
It's the only time
Did
in
it
my life
shock
have I
y'all when you
seen
found out who
somebody
the traitor
snatch their own
was?
weave off and gain a power up from it.
Yeah.
It it was surprising. I didn't think it would be Conjuro. I mean,
Yeah,
after
because
all of the
like once
stuff
you seen
started
that,
getting,
The anime opening spoiled us.
well, I didn't see the anime opening. To
yeah,
be
I didn't watch the
honest,
anime, so I didn't get spoiled. But I was like,
I
damn. I was like, this nigga been foul this whole time, and he could draw. I was like, you bitch.
Oh yeah, yo,
I
shout
was like, you
out,
was drawing with the
massive
wrong
shout
pen
out to
on purpose, my
Kanjuro.
G.
Now everybody's gonna have to take back the disrespect because everybody was like, yo, his fruit would be so broken if he could draw. Now he can draw, so he's
Yeah,
on that
I was
Kage
one of the ones
Bunshin
that
no
but
disrespected
those
him.
are the same
Jutsu
people.
with drawing.
But those are the same people that won't give him his credit now.
But they have to though. Did you see that evening shower? Oh man, like yo, Kanjuro is a problem. Like people don't realize this. He's a problem.
Yeah, I wasn't
But see, I
expecting that. I
feel
was
like
like,
Brought
oh
that up.
shit. I was like,
I've been
I
waiting
was
to
like, you
speak on this.
bodying
I've been waiting
niggas?
to speak on this. I've been waiting to speak on this. I'm sorry.
Go
The
off,
evening
Alan.
shower.
Go
Oh,
All
off.
right.
go ahead, man.
What was his? What do you guys remember? What his epitaph was? The like Foxfire
The
Kid.
rain,
That's
Yeah,
right.
evening shower Kanjuro. Yeah.
Evening shower. That's
even a
right.
shower.
That means he went from being a degenerate with a different name because he was a grave robber to being evening shower. In that time, that means he had to have been known to use this by somebody, by anybody.
Maybe
You
not.
know what
Maybe
I
he
mean?
just called himself that though. It's possible that when he introduces himself, he
Well,
just
no.
goes,
See, these are things
"I'm
other people
evening
give
shower
you.
Kanjuro."
Like epitaphs are things other people give you through your deeds. Now, my theory is that he ended up breaking down after belonging with Odin so much and for so long that he basically like Odin hid and a drawing went and did the dance and a drawing did this. They've proven that you can change how you look after a few seasons. Look what Denjiro did to become Kirishiro. You know what I mean? You can change how you physically look. So I think there's a chance we could be getting some curveballs. That's all I'm going to say.
Yeah, that's true. I can't wait to see that transformation in the anime. How a man got so upset, he literally changed how he looked. Like, whoa.
Yeah, he gave himself that in Japan. That's called Gao face. It's it's just their way of
I
saying
know it's
somebody.
one of the masks, right? Like the
No, it's like a mobster thing. it's what we would call mean mugging.
Ah, okay.
All right, that's
I see.
that's like if that dude's just mean mugging all the time, that's just his face. Like people would
So
gouge.
yeah, if you keep making that face, it's gonna get stuck like that.
Yeah,
Basically.
So he basically got mad enough for his face to get stuck like that. His mama was
That's
right.
kind of
All the
crazy
mama
to think
was right.
about, man. You get so upset that that's just how you end up looking. That's kind of wild, but I can understand that though. I can understand that. Um, but yeah, like now, especially with Jim Day joining, oh, my
I
expectations
was
for the
just about to talk about that.
go off, man. Go
Y'all
ahead.
think he got like a limited time, like he might die soon, or
No,
y'all
I
think
don't
he's
think
just gonna
so.
be
No,
good?
Listen,
Or he just good now?
I don't think so, and I'll tell you why. I don't understand why people have this weird notion that for the story to be interesting, something needs to have happened to Jinbei. Realistically, the man is a fisherman. If there's a battle happening at sea with his fishermen folks, they're at an advantage. We've seen what he can do, even when, like, even though Big Mom was weakened, we've seen that he could push her back. If he has the support of his fellow fishermen, it's realistic that he'll be able to get away scot free. He stood up to her. She was not able to take away any life from him because you need to have a certain level of
That's true.
fear of the woman to for for her powers to work. Even if she said, I want you to give me a limb or whatever, and then I let your people go free. If he doesn't feel fear of her, I don't think it's going to work. So I'm like, why do you people insist on him missing something for you to have a good story? Like the shit is really making me upset sometimes because I'm like, why are you putting requirements for the story to be good and then you're surprised when you're disappointed? I don't get that. So
Because
like
people
instead
want to
of
be
that,
right
just
and they take it as a personal offense when they're not
but
right.
that's so
They get
dumb. I'm
defensive.
like, I understand you can have your
I
hypotheses and
just
your
wanted to see
theories,
Jinbei
but
missing
like
a limb or something.
I honestly don't. If it doesn't make sense, I honestly don't because I'm like, based on what we've seen so far, establishing the story, it wouldn't make sense for him to be missing anything right now. It just would. And plus,
I just want to
what
see him
like
fucked up. That's all.
no, I know
Honestly,
you
I
want
don't
to
even
see it
see
fucked up.
Jimmy
I
leaving
was
the
like, bro,
water.
why?
Like in that
Yeah,
scenario, I
like
just see him sending waves, fucking up ship routes, like creating whirlpools. You working together with the fishmen to change the tides or not tides, change the currents and shit like that. Like I genuinely
yeah,
don't see him actually fighting Big Mom or even a pirate crew. I see him doing what fishmen do best: control the ocean to their advantage. And with his
that's
fishmen
true. But
karate,
he's also a fighter though.
on
Yeah,
land, he's able on land, or well, technically on a ship, which is on land. You know what I mean? Because he wasn't in water, but he
Yeah,
punched Big Mom off the ship. Understand that
exactly,
he can do that with outside of water, meaning and
exactly.
what he can do inside water is at least twice that minimum.
It's
Is what I'll
broken.
say.
Yeah. So
I would say minimum,
I
and that's
agree with
being
that.
conservative.
and my ultimate argument for why I hope nothing happened to him is that he needs to be an asset to the Straw Hats. When he came, everybody was like hyping him up, like Law and Kid were like, "Oh my God, he's got a whole warlord on his ship now, and not just any warlord, he's got fucking Jinbei. Oh man, we fucked now." Like, and remember, during their reunion, right? Chopper was telling, I think he was telling Frankie, like, "Yo, look, this man, he's not just a regular head. He was surfing with the boat, okay? Like he was surfing with it. If the man is missing limbs, that's gonna be a lot more difficult to do, you know." And you see Frankie's face, right? He was excited about the fact that somebody might be able to get the full potential out of the ship. So he's happy about it. So I'm like, bro, we need a fully operational Jinbei. If he's messed up, like this
That's
is
all
gonna be a
right.
problem.
If you say it
You
like that, I agree. Man, maybe not missing a leg.
know?
At most a lung or something.
Wow. It's like, yeah, I just want to see it fucked up. It's like, yo, that's too funny,
I mean,
man.
I
I
don't
would
even know
just
why.
rather
I
see
just do it.
Aladdin die. I would just rather see Aladdin die.
Wait, that's your Hoshi's like brother, right?
No, is that? I don't think so.
or like her bodyguard. One or the other.
No,
Either
Aladdin.
way, that nigga's
No,
mad.
he's the He
He was
was
the vice
the no.
captain
He
and
was
now
the
captain of the Sun Pirates,
yeah.
or the new Sun Pirates. Sorry,
Oh, I don't think it's related to her.
to who?
Maybe because they both fish people.
They're all fish people.
I should
Racist.
relate to.
Racist. That's
You
are
racist
you and Pain
bitch.
related? Huh?
This
Racist.
is
What?
not okay, man. This is not okay.
Wow.
You can't be doing this.
You're better than
That
this.
could be a possibility.
Do better. I'm just playing, man. No, but yeah. Shit.
All right, we can. If anything else about Wano we can talk about, because we can move on to My Hero because I want to talk
To my
about
hero
and
because
everything.
we can keep talking about Wano forever, bro. Let's move on to
Yeah, let's just move on.
All right, thoughts about this arc of My Hero so far?
the manga or anime.
Manga. I'll start off with you, Teddy.
Yeah. Oh, the manga. I mean, I read the manga too. I mean, Miracle is bae.
Man,
lost
I'm
mom,
telling you, she a savage.
Them thighs, they save lives. As you can see. What can I say? She's one of the main reasons I've been interested in some of the events that have been happening recently. I want to see Endeavor do more great things, even though people are saying that there's a death flag over him. If he dies now, it'd be very unfortunate just because I feel like he's got a lot more to offer to the story. Let's see.
Remember, all the heroes disappear.
Man, don't remind me, please. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah,
How would y'all feel about Best Genie coming back?
I'd be
that'd
very
hype.
happy
That'd
with
be
it.
hype. Yes, much yes.
I need this. I need
a
Bakugo to
role.
talk to this man and tell him his hero name.
Who?
Best Jean's playing a role, like coming back playing a major role.
Oh
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
feel like
coming back. Yeah, coming
he was
back and
number
playing a
3 hero.
role.
Or was he
Because
number 2 now?
you have to. He's
He was number 2.
Yeah,
I
he was
thought
number
Hawks was
2.
two.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
he's
so
gonna
Hawks
come
is
up
2,
again,
and
and he's.
then
I
Taken.
genuinely feel he's gonna come back, and he's gonna be like, I'm dope.
He's gonna be a different beast. Like if you've experienced All for One and you survived, you probably gonna come out a different beast. So
You
and
come
plus
back different or
you come back
broken, one or
different,
the other.
exactly. How broken. It could be the good kind or the bad kind of broken. But you have to understand also, right? I am a big fan of properly fitting denim. This man is a man after my own soul. Like he understands proper fit is essential. When he was grooming Bakugo, he's like, yo, you need to do things properly and wear your jeans properly too. I fuck with that philosophy, okay? So I'm here for it. I want to see this man come back. And I know so I have a question for you guys. How do y'all feel about Twice?
Okay,
I don't care.
this is a box of worms because
Man-
Twice
God
was always my least favorite.
Let's open up that box. Yes.
Twice was always my least favorite villain.
See, Twice was one of my favorites because he was just funny, and I just enjoyed his personality and his quirk.
I
feel
did
sorry
too.
for
When
him.
I first saw it, like some 10 years ago, 15, 20 years ago, in the multiple.
Right, it
ways.
hasn't been out for that long.
Factor.
Stop it.
Hey, it is literally like verbatim. Like I can't help the fact that he did that. That is not my fault. All right. Nor is it like, nor should I be quiet for knowing that he took that shit. All right. Like he's a very creative person. He's an amazing writer. He's done so much. But I think the reason Twice was the one out of all of that. Spinner is alive for no reason. Like they
Don't get
took
me started because once
Spinner's
you say that,
trash.
I get mad
You know what?
because I hate that Super Saiyan Ninja Turtle so fucking much.
I love
My least favorite
Spinner's my favorite villain. My second favorite after Dobby, but you know.
I mean, Dabby
Dabby,
got
that
all the
nigga.
drip. Okay, Dabby that nigga.
Dude, he
So-
showed up and I was like, I don't
Can't
care.
even
what
cry,
you do.
boy.
Like I
but
don't
yeah,
care
no,
what
that,
you do.
Dabby's that dude.
You're my favorite.
But-
Like your power could be like, I don't know, all those parts open up and flowers fly out and cut people, and it looks super crazy gay for no reason. And I'd be like, "That's my favorite character, and I want to be just like him."
It's like that's my guy.
You
Man.
talking to
That's
somebody whose favorite character was Byakuya Kuchi on Bleach.
See, Byakuya,
Oh.
that shit was not gay though. That shit was like different. It was elegant. It wasn't like
No,
gay.
but
Yeah, that shit
was
was
sauce.
clean, boy. That,
Byakuya
right?
It was
had
elegant.
sauce.
that shit will fuck your day up. I tell you that right now.
In
Byakuya
multiple
had
ways,
sauce. He had
multiple
sauce.
ways. Yeah, he did. He did have all the sauce. But
He talked that shit when that Bankai came out. That's when he started really talking this shit. He's like,
Sam
don't even need to move,
Sakura,
really,
let's go,
nigga.
baby. Yeah.
Kinda like, oh
But
shit.
here's my thing, right? Here's my thing with Twice. I feel sorry for him. I don't like him. In fact, I'm glad that he died because that's the best conclusion to his. No, I'm so serious. I'm so serious because here's the thing: when Hawk gave him a chance at redemption, he didn't want to take it because he only sees a
Yeah.
future with the League of Villains. So at that point, if we're going to dismantle the League, the only option for you is death because if you're still around but the league is not around and you don't want to get reformed, what's left for you to do? Just die, right? And what
That's
better
true.
way than to die protecting the people that you love and that you care about? So to me, that's like a beautiful conclusion to his character arc. It's like there's nothing more for him at this point. So I feel like as a character, he's very well written, but I don't personally really like him like that. Endeavor is my guy.
Woo, that nigga goat. But I got a question about that now. Do you think that more heroes will start killing villains because they don't have no choice now?
I would hope
so.
that it would go that road. Yeah.
Because I feel like once Ending showed up, it was kind of showing that like some of these villains you just might have to end up killing. Because that nigga, he just came out for no reason. He got out of prison. He just wanted to fuck shit up again. I was like, just sit down. I was like, oh yeah, this nigga, I need to put this nigga away. You let him back out, he's just gonna do the same thing again.
It's like the Joker and the Batman. Like, if Batman had killed the Joker, he would have saved several people, several millions. He probably would save millions of people, but he would never do that because that's his one rule. Damn it, I kind of son of a bitch.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Payne, is your thought so far for Hero this arc?
I mean, like I said, I fuck with this arc simply because of the fact that it's not focused on the villains. Because I mean, I fucked with the fact that it was focused on the villains, but I didn't like the villains. Only villains I like is Shigaraki and Dabi and Mr. Compress.
Compress has a broken ability that I don't feel like is being
Mr.
used
Drip,
properly.
boy.
And
That's why I
I
fuck
like
with
it.
him.
He got the tie, he got the hat. My man came in
Dude,
and
dripping
style.
with it.
I like him because he's funny. But those are my favorite villains. So I didn't care about Twice dying. I'm glad he's dead. Just because like I don't know, his gag was just weird for me. It was just like, I just won't feel him.
Are you the kind of person that gets tired of Deadpool?
Huh?
Are you the kind of person that gets tired of Deadpool?
No, Deadpool. No, see, Deadpool does it.
I meant comics,
much
not so
differently.
much the movies.
I mean, I don't really like American comic books. I rather read the Japanese manga because you see more of the action that way. With the comic books, you just see a panel of Darth Vader versus like millions of people, and then you see the next page and they're all dead. And you're like, how did this happen?
Yeah, it feels a lot more stiff. I agree.
So like I prefer manga over American comic books in that aspect because they depict the action much better than regular comics. Oh, But I don't know. I like this arc
I
though.
semi agree.
I like the fact that we getting more of the other cast. Tokoyami, you know, I hope we get more Spider-Man dude. I hope we get more Froppy, Ida.
How you like
I want to see some who?
Mirko, Bunny Girl.
Oh yeah. No, Bunny Girl, she bang. That's she got that nice she got that nice brown skin I like too. Yeah, that's that bit. She got them legs. Yeah, no, she
Oh,
right.
then stop, yo.
But
That each time, that's
Just
the first
thinking
thing I
about
kept
it,
noticing.
man.
I was like, dang.
Yo,
I was like,
like,
look at
the
that
thing
thickness,
is,
man. She gonna make a
she
nigga
is.
sick.
She look Puerto Rican to
Oh,
me.
yeah, and she's stacked proper, bro. We love to
that's
see it.
why I like Yoruichi. Yoruichi had a fatty.
That is true. But Kisuke is on
I
it,
love
boy.
black characters. I love black characters in anime.
I mean, they do him
Like
right.
Choji wife is right.
Yeah,
I was
she
like,
is.
boy, Choji got
Man,
the
she
dub
really
at the end. He might not got a good fight at the end, but he got a
is.
dub.
No, but yo, I see so much miracle love on the timeline on Twitter. It's beautiful.
Yeah. And that not only that she looks good, like she fight, man, she is raw as fuck. She was fucking them
She's
no
like Nero
moves up.
Leona from fucking Black Clover. She has the same energy where she's like
Yo,
really strong and
Yeah, I
focused.
agree
she
with that.
pulled a Papa Zoltic and cut and just took her hair and used it to seal off her bleeding arm. Like
As
this
a
is,
tourniquet, I was like, oh, I was like, all right.
I
I was
all
like, the
right,
situation is under control. She knows what she has to do.
right, and she has been
She
like
hit
And
Dr.
does it
Shook. He's
well.
like, he kept
she's
looking.
been
He's
moving
like,
and
what?
grooving and a bipping and a bopping and hitting this dude and like just taking damage though. Like she's like, I'll do this because I need to. If I die, I die. I die a fucking hero. And it's like that's the
Yeah,
guy.
and the test she
You're
was
what
getting hit
saved
with, I was
me,
like, ooh.
but you're also that's what you need.
You know she the type that she like when she say she can't take a dick, she be like plus ultra and be like shove it in there. I'm trying to tell you.
It's facts.
She like even if it kills it, I want you to kill it. Like, yeah, bitch, that's you goddamn right. Legs so damn thick.
Man, each time I
But
see her like do an axe kick on somebody, I was like, damn, you know you're getting fucked up at the end of that attack. I was like, you gotta watch out.
Yeah,
you don't know, but he know what her coach, she know what he doing. That's why he be doing all of them kicks so you can see all that. I swear she got a moose knuckle. I swear.
she got a moose knuckle.
If you know what I mean, you know what I mean.
I'm no. You hear that? That's the sound of nobody
Crickets?
disagreeing with you.
Okay, yeah. I just some niggas don't know what that means, but anyway, yeah. So, I mean, like I said, all in all, I like this arc. I just hope we get more. I hope we stay away from Todoroki, Bakugo, and Deku. I hope we just get their fights in like a
Deku for a minute.
flashback or something.
I know the next chapter we
Because
got
I just want to.
Tokoyami is like face to face with Dabi right now.
Yeah, I'm excited for that fight, man. I was like,
Yeah, but
Tokiami, he might get
Fagum's
time to shine, or
coming.
he might get that. He might get. He might
I'm
fucking cook that bird
believe,
extra crispy.
I'm on the belief that I don't really like it for the simple fact that I feel like he should get destroyed by Dobby for the simple fact that his quirk doesn't work good against in lighting areas, and somebody who has fire, we've seen how they control.
They've actually shown his fire isn't as bright as say Endeavor's or Bakugo's explosions or things like that. It's a much dimmer, hotter fire, but it's not as bright. So I think that's what's
but when that, I didn't think about it like that. But I was just saying because like I feel like Like I feel like Dobby should be able to go white hot. If he's already got blue
Yeah.
flame, I feel like he should be able to go white hot.
How you think he got that
That
way?
would be. I
How
don't
you
know.
he
I
burnt his tear
think
ducts? How you think he burnt his whole body? He went white hot. His papa was like,
I
"You
think
can
he
go
just
farther."
kept pushing his fucking heat to his limit. So that nigga fucking
His
Endeavor
yeah,
probably
papa
the
pushed
thing.
that boy
Endeavor
too much.
was like,
Yeah.
"Harder,
Endeavor
you
was
little
like
bitch."
hotter, nigga. He's like hotter, bitch. Before I did to your bro. You see his face. See what his
You
mom
called
made
him
his
hot?
mom do.
And the fact that he
Oh
burned his
man.
tear ducts is going to be telling. Watch, like the fact that he burned his tear ducts.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
that
know.
nigga
That's a
cold.
very
He's like,
important
nigga, he's
detail.
like, nigga, I can't cry. When he said that shit, I was like, oh.
It's like, is that the face you
Hawks
make
this
when
nigga
just
on your
lost a
bumper.
friend? It's like, well, it ain't my fault that my tear ducts is burnt.
I mean, if you look at it, he has the same thing. If you look at his burns, look at how how he has his fire over his face.
Yeah. But then I wonder
Like really look at it.
why does he have
Really look at it. It's the same witch call. He could be deliberately not using that more. Same way Todoroki was deliberately not using his fire at first because he resents him.
yeah. Yeah, yo. Yeah, and you know, I'm just thinking also, isn't so what are the degrees of different colors of fire? I think blue fire is supposed to be
White flame is the hottest flame.
okay, white is the hottest one and
Yeah,
then
I'm Googling it now.
Yeah.
oh okay.
Oh, damn, they got a lot of
Yeah, because
different colors for flames.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, because I think the color change depending on
Because
the
there's
temperature that they're burning at.
not just temperatures, but
So many
chemical
chemicals you
reactions.
can add.
Yeah,
Oh,
like
yeah, okay.
think about
Because like
fireworks and
when
stuff
they
like.
make fireworks.
See?
Oh, yeah, I see. We got some scientists in the stream. Okay.
No, but I made it my business to learn how to make explosives earlier in life.
Wow. Okay.
Allegedly.
We have a terrorist on our hands.
Allegedly.
People.
Allegedly.
Allegedly. Okay.
Allegedly.
It's not official. It hasn't been officially confirmed.
These are all
It's alleged.
allegations made.
Allegations.
These are all baseless allegations. We
no
do
no
not
hardcore
condone.
facts.
But I may or may not know how to make napalm. Y'all could be like, so
Can't
I'm
make
gonna
Valor bad, Dan.
if you would.
Dude,
the
like,
process
hey,
will
remember,
because you'll be like,
remember
"No,
never to mess
yeah."
with Valen and to never give him my address. Because
I'm not the damn
It's
YouTube
It's known as a hitman for a reason.
My man said, "No, you keep your forest dwelling bomb making ass away from me." I get it. No, it's fine.
And all you gonna see in the rubble is a link to his Twitch screen, to his Twitch channel, and his YouTube videos.
Yeah, wait. Yeah, poke the guy who knows how to make explosives. Do it. I dare you.
This man has said it on record. He's made bombs.
But I am tired as fuck, guys. It's nice kicking it with you guys. I'm about to hop out.
Peace out, Payne.
Hey, no problem, Payne.
Talking to you, man.
I'll see you again next week.
Oh,
if you're free next Saturday.
I should be.
Have a good one, man.
When Vulture gets out of work, hopefully pretty soon, he was looking to jump in.
Yeah, that's something I'm hoping for.
Nice.
But more about My Hero. Who do y'all think is gonna? Do you think some of the students are gonna die? Or stuff's gonna happen to the students?
I want it to. I'm really glad they're taking part.
Yeah,
but I don't know how Tokoyami gets away.
Yeah, I was just thinking
because I like.
He's
is another hero gonna stop in and help?
He's away from everybody. Hawk is too weak to do anything. Can't even fly. Burnt to cinders.
Yeah, Hawk's that nigga on his last leg.
And Dobby is in his bag. He's in a couple of.
Dobby's in the zone right now.
Yeah, like
if you watch Kuroko no
Yeah, that
Basket, he's in the zone. He can't do no
yeah,
wrong right now. Like he's just
he's
vibing all
in
the
that
way.
space.
that nigga, he is in there, and
Yeah,
he ain't going nowhere
Yeah.
anytime soon.
No. He will take care of business and collect the bodies after.
yo,
So
my
I like you said.
non sequitur. My quarantine beard is not looking great. I hate I hate the scraggliness of it. Gotta do
Yeah, you gotta
I'm
groom
still
that
waiting for
shit,
my beard to
man.
grow.
it.
Dude, same here. It's a
Fucking
painful and
bullshit, man. I'm
lengthy
25
process.
without fucking facial hair like that.
It's been a
Bullshit.
month. I do shave my
Yo, I
mustache.
know that there's some beard oils you can use.
Yeah, there's oils and creams and solutions to pour upon your face.
I
Yeah, I don't
want to
do
be
that though.
natural, so I want to think it felt like a
Especially
lie.
after what you just did there, Valen, I don't do that. I definitely do not do
He's like, that's not how I
that.
buy any face creams. Oh my god,
Like
has
it's
anybody
just
done the black thing challenge? Not the with the you put it on your nose. So it's like a goop.
the charcoal thing,
Nose, and you like wait for it to
Oh
dry.
yeah, I did that before.
Them shits is real. I'm finna do one with my wife. Just because
like a face mask, that thing.
yeah, like one of those things, and you just kind of like peel it off and it takes all
And
the
like, see all your
Yeah.
pores come out. I was like, oh shit.
I'm nasty. I'm gonna be like, look how gross I is. And my wife is gonna be like,
Get that shit away from me.
no, she'll have her own. That's chock full of nasty because I mean we've been stuck inside for God knows how long. Life is. She's a doctor. She takes this shit serious. You know what I mean?
Yeah. As she should.
All
I
right.
think my problem is I got
So
flexing on people. Everybody's getting mad that they're single.
Yeah.
This
Yeah.
quarantine
Right now you
got
feel
people.
it.
Like,
Yeah,
it's
because
just-
before you could still go outside, right, and see some stuff, maybe get it with some women. But right now it's like, you gotta stay indoors and you know
And if you
be
try and go into a
safe.
bar, it's
So
literally just filled with a bunch of dudes helping a woman comes in. So the second a woman comes in, she knows she's instantly targeted like a weak gazelle at the
yeah,
back.
it's not a good
yeah,
look.
it's like all that energy is directed at her. I was like,
Right?
hey,
Yeah, and she's like, "All right, I
not
need
your fault.
I need to leave immediately, and I need to call 47 people and live stream myself so everybody knows what's happening."
And like, just so y'all know, before I go in here, I was alive and well before going to this
Right?
establishment.
Came from one damn drink parts to Jesus.
Oh man, that's too funny.
Y'all think it's more people in the group that Hawks was trained in that kills people?
Sorry, what?
Like for the group that, well, whatever organization that Hawks was in from a kid, you think it's more people that we're going to get introduced to that's just as foul?
Oh, you mean like the secret club? Like for the
Yeah, because who they trained this nigga to kill. It's like
blacker
you
than
have to
black.
drop a body, drop it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. 100%. I saw a picture today by Kaid. I don't know how to pronounce their name, but I don't know them that well. But I just know they're an artist that's on Twitter, and it showed like a bunch of people like in like kids, and they're just from My Hero, and it shows Hawks with his little red wings, some other dude with something else there, some other guy with something else, and then next to him it showed the picture of Toya because everybody says that Dabi's Toya, and I am inclined to believe it as well. And
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too.
I really like this. I really want it to be that.
Yeah, I hope it is too, because it seems rather consistent, and that would explain it a lot. And I feel when Dabby knew Hawk's real name, right, and Hawk was like, "Well, just who
Yeah, that's
are
what I
you?"
thought too. I was like, oh, that
That
nigga knew
really
you.
exactly. So I feel like that's already kind of a
He's
hint
like,
of
Hawks,
the
how you
fact
know my government, nigga?
that how you know the governing. Yeah, so I think it's gonna come around, and we're definitely gonna learn more. It would be a plot twist if he wasn't uh, Todoroki's good Todoroki though. Like if he's just
Yeah, if he was just another kid. It's like, man, I used to want to
yeah.
endeavor as homies, but that nigga pushed me too far and he fucked me over. So now I'm on that nigga bumper.
There you
I
go.
think I think Todoroki needs to get put in his place. He hasn't found a moment where he's really had a problem. You know what I mean? Like in the
Yeah, I feel you.
Stain situation, he showed up to help end it. Like
Wait,
even
are you talking
now,
about Shoto or Enji?
he's just he's never the closest he's been pushed is that fight with Midoriya, and they stopped that before either one of them got some fairly fucked up.
I don't agree. I don't agree. I think it was during the exam between the class 1A and 1B when they were doing that little mock training and they got paired up in teams. Remember, like he tried the technique that his dad was teaching him to raise his temperature to like crazy.
Yeah, see that's the point though. He was actively trying something new. He wasn't trying his best
He
to
wasn't being pushed. You're right. Okay, I see what you're saying. Okay,
Yeah.
yeah. Okay, I get it. Okay.
he used it to train something new, to do something he didn't know how to do, because the situation didn't call for his full and undivided focused attention of fuckery. You know what I mean? So
Yeah. He's like, y'all just casuals. Let me try this, see how that works out.
basically,
So,
yeah. It's like
that's the energy he was on. Yeah. So
never mind. I could talk about that game. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. Jesus, I need to be strong.
what game?
The Final Fantasy VII remake. I love
Man,
That garbage.
that shit looks beautiful, man.
I played it. I put 50 hours into that bitch. Streamed all of it. I had a 12-hour stream, Jack. Y'all don't even know the dedication I have into this game.
Next level dedication.
Dude, I love it. But it's got its. But
Did you take breaks? Or
Yeah,
just the whole
I did.
because you had to take smoke breaks. You gotta take a smoke break.
I did. Actually, it was basically my schedule got turned inside out. So my son was upstairs, like in the other part. So I just opened a window and smoked down here. And
See, that's what I be trying to wait for. I was like, I just need him to just vacate the premises for a while. He's like, no, I'm gonna come here and sit on your lap while you trying to stream. I was like, I can't do that because
like, yeah, thank you, baby. I love you so much. You're the best.
Because sometimes like he'll like unplug the cords and everything. I was like, dang, you unplug the speaker. I was like, that's my fault. I let you get to
my snowball.
Damn.
Yep. He peanut buttered my mouse so bad that in order to like clean it, I had to push the buttons in more because he had them pushed.
Damn.
So that I couldn't even use this, and it was always registering like a click every now and again for no reason. Like, so yeah,
I had that happen to my PlayStation controller with peanut butter. I was like, man, this bull, like it was all in the speaker parts on the controller. I was like, fuck. I was like, why?
Peanut butter is a menace. But I digress.
All right, how far y'all caught up to Black Clover?
I am all the way up to Luck in Them Hands.
Man, wait, all right. Teddy, what about you?
So where I'm at, it's a little bit after the 6-month time skip that they had, and
You
I
see
know
the
it's
pasta
not
with the
gonna
extra sauce.
Yes, and I love it. I love it. The problem is, I can already tell you, it's not going to amount to very much because even with all of that, they're still not quite there yet. And those three folks, are 3 or 4, like I forget the names
The
because
Dark Triad.
Yes, they look
man.
Yes, they look scary, and I don't know what they're about.
See, I don't want to spoil you now because now I want you to read the some more chapters.
But see, that's the thing I was gonna tell you. I've had this issue with Black Clover for the longest, where Once I start getting into it, oh, I love it. But then when I stop, I don't get the urge to get back into it again, which is weird. I don't get it. So now I'm hearing
Yeah, I
good things
feel that.
again about
That's how I was
Yakuza. So,
Haikyuu.
yo, Haikyuu, put some respect on Haikyuu, nigga. You crazy? Haikyuu is
I'm
greatness.
caught up
You
now.
start and you binge it. And I just play.
God damn.
But like honestly, Haikyuu is one of the few series that I've ever like absolutely loved from day one. And Valen, what the hell are you doing?
Avoiding this conversation.
Why?
Oh, you don't like
Get
volleyball?
back here.
No, I just haven't seen it and I have no interest in watching it.
Okay, you know what? I'm not gonna force you. I just want a little bit of insight as to why. That's all.
I have very limited time. I have
Nigga,
an,
that's not a good excuse.
let me explain. I have an autistic son, and I even stopped making videos to facilitate like teaching him to speak and getting him to talk and stuff like that. That's what I've been doing for like the past 6 or 7 months. So when I say I have very limited time, it means I really don't have time for myself. Everything I do goes into him. And
You know
if
what?
I watch something, it's got to be in English. So if it is in English, maybe I'll give it a shot. He likes balls and stuff, so who knows? But everything I do is geared towards him, and that's just how it is.
And I respect that so much. See, now I feel like trash. I'm sorry. God damn. Like
No,
I'm really like
don't
I
feel
even know
bad
the
about
full
something.
story. So now I
Bad
feel
about
like garbage, bro. Let me go find the close trash bin.
Never feel bad
Oh
about
man, you can't do that.
Oh, much respect though, much love and respect. I fuck with it. That's good stuff.
no. That's just
That's how every dad should be.
Yeah,
I'm
but
a,
I agree with you, Valen. It has to be in depth.
yeah, like because especially when you got kids, like I'm
Yeah, because
already
my son started like speak a little
Mandarin.
Japanese, yelling out shit. I was like, all right,
Like to be
that's
fair, I'm
good.
already teaching them Mandarin and Spanish, and like I just don't know enough Japanese to actually do it. And the Mandarin stuff, like that's a TV show we watch. Like that's like we watch this TV show. We go over the words. We go over the various word party. Stoney, you ever watch that with your little? It's on
Word
Netflix.
party? I don't think
Word
so.
party.
I don't know. I watched some shit called Charlie's Color Book.
Oh, all right. I
I don't
know
know.
that one.
I
I
watch a
know
lot
that
of
one.
baby kid shit. That's
Yeah,
some of the shit be
but
the things we do.
yeah, exactly. In the newest season of that, they introduced this little turtle that speaks Mandarin, and that's how I'm teaching him Mandarin. And like he already knows like colors and Spanish and stuff like that too, because I'm Puerto Rican and I'm trying to get him multicultural, and I'm trying to get him speaking any fucking language that will stick. I don't care what language I have to learn, but which one he decides to speak is the one I'm going to learn. That's just the level it's at right now. You know what I mean?
I feel you.
Mhm.
It's definitely looking like
That's very
English,
ambitious.
but it was touch and go there. Well, when real talk, if this is where it's at right now, like 7 months ago, 8 months ago, the ladies came to my house and they were like, he may only ever speak in like grunts and loud noises and stuff like that. He may not actively speak, and I was like, cool, no. And I'm an obstinate person. So like I poured my time in. Like you can actually see there's like a precipitous drop in everything I was involved in, except for Twitter, because that's like I would just like fuck with people on Twitter to vent. But but that's pretty much what it's been about, like nonstop getting him to defy what I was told he would be and what he was told he would be. You know what I mean? Whatever,
Yeah, I feel it.
whatever, I don't know, whatever they said was wrong. So I'm just gonna keep proving everything wrong. That's all there is. I got a new son.
That's good.
2 months.
That way you can go back and show them. It's like
Mhm.
have your son say something to him, like, "See, bitch, you were wrong." Like, son, say it again. See,
Every
bitch,
night I send
I'm
them.
talking.
I don't do that, but I do passive aggressive stuff. It's like, see, look, I got him talking. Look, see, because I record him saying like, "Cereal, please," because like he can say that now. He says thank. Okay, he doesn't say thank you. He goes thank you. But he's 2. Well, he's 3 now. 3 now, just turned 3. So yeah. And in 2 months, I got another son on the way, so life is full of changes right now. Full of changes.
Oh, Valen, I asked your thoughts.
On? Oh, the current art?
Ebony Clover greatness.
Oh, Ebony Clover? All right. See,
I don't keep calling it that till Tabata starts calling it that.
no, I'll do it. I like it. I'll get
I
behind
see
that.
him.
The Ebony Clover goodness it's good. I think they jump the shark with the demon thing, and instead of like jumping over the shark, they just jumped right on top of that bitch, and now they're riding it for what it's worth. Like,
Yeah.
if that makes it, like, if you know what the term jump the shark means, I recently found out not everybody knows what that means. So it's
I do not know what that means.
all right. See, I see. There's always like a few people that don't know, and it's a TV reference, and
I forgot what old TV show it was. I know they did on Batman. Adam West Batman did. It was another show. Is it Happy
it
Days?
originated on Happy Days when their ratings were waning.
All right, see, I was kind of right.
The Fonz literally jumped a shark. It was all CG. It was stupid. It was bad, but it was amazing television at the time. And yeah, so now henceforth, whenever somebody does something stupid for ratings, it's called jumping the shark. And he definitely did that, and now he has to ride that shark. Is what I'm saying. Like, they found the thing, and now they got to try and ride that shark and hopefully tame it so that they have a pet shark to, like, because like Oda's got like a couple of pet sharks, you know what I mean? And My Hero's got like one or two sharks, not a lot, not as many as One Piece, not as many as some others, but like some people have jumped some sharks and it really worked out for them. Like Ace's death, that was a shark jump. You know what I mean? Stuff like that. And that shit worked out real good. You know? But
You know, it's funny you say that because I think something else in Ford was something like that. And that was Shanks stopping the war because even Oda himself doesn't have a good explanation, at least as of yet, for why he was there. He just appeared there. And then they even went on to say, oh yeah, he was dealing with Kaido before he got there, which makes it even more unrealistic, right? So I'm like,
They put extra sauce on that story.
yeah, see, here's the thing.
Yeah.
There's two ways this works. All right. Because we've already seen advanced placement fruits in the sense that the door fruit works. You know what I mean? Like, now think of the advanced fucking time skip version of that. You know what I mean? Where instead of
you're saying somebody on Shanks' crew has that?
A bunch of people. Like,
I don't think Shanks has a devil fruit.
No, he's got a big ass crew. Who says it's Shanks that has the fruit?
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
Oh,
So
yeah,
you're
you got one nigga that's got maneuverability up for the ship.
Yeah, it's like, all right, we really need to go, and it's like, all right, blippity bloppity, zippity
yeah,
bop.
yo. I feel like there's so many devil fruits. I feel like there's so many devil fruits that can that have like some form of quote unquote teleportation ability. Like even Brulee's devil fruit. I feel like almost anywhere there's a mirror, if it's within her reach, she could go there. Because as far as we know, in Whole Cake, all of Whole Cake Island she could access anytime through the mirrors, right?
Yeah.
So it's like wherever mirrors exist, she has that reach. And I wonder if Big Mom's information network might be into that too, where the reason why she knows so much about even the most remote places.
So she got mirrors set up in other places?
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, and that's the thing. Do you even need to have mirrors set up? Because she got on, she was able to access
the mirror on the ship,
right?
the Sunny?
Yeah, the Sunny. And those were not hers. They just happened to be there. I feel like I guess we'll just have to know her range. But as far as we know, she doesn't really have a range. She just, She
Yeah,
can
I
breathe
can
any what
agree
she
with
wants.
that.
And Brulee's fruit is
Yeah,
one of the
yeah.
most versatile fruits. Like God's honest
It
truth.
really is.
Making clones out of people and herself and like all sorts of crazy other
It's
like
so
she has
scary.
a lot of versatility in her fruit. And I think for the
Yeah.
right price, I bet it's a usable thing. You know what I mean? Big Mom is all about
Mhm.
you pay a price, you get what you want. Shanks just might
Yo,
actually be able to
it's
pay
so
that
good.
price on something else.
Bro, it's so good. Their whole strategy to get the jump of Big Mom revolved around using her devil fruit. So
Yeah.
like, you know it's a really good fruit.
When
Dude,
Luffy is
took this
picked
whole
ass up his
person
breath and took
hostage and forced her to do it.
that shit was so funny.
And I love that it
And
had
like when he
to be
smiled at her before he did it, I was like, "Hey,
He gave that Luffy.
I was like, nobody told her to be useful to the moment."
Oh man. Yeah. Yo, she low-key she got abused though during that arc. Like, I felt sorry for her towards the
Yeah,
end
she
there.
did.
It's like, yo, let the
But
poor woman be.
yeah, she gonna have to come back and get some retribution. Maybe in Elbath or Wano. I want to see her come in Wano.
Everybody
I
wants
need
to
to
see
see
Katakuri
Katakuri
in
fight
Wano, bro.
somebody. I don't know why. I just want to see him fight somebody again.
No. We saw Katakuri. We know every damn inch of what he could do. You know who I want to see Smoothie fight? I want to see Raisin go off. I want
want to see.
They put
I
All
so
right,
want to
there
see
we go.
someone
I see
thick
Smoothie now.
fight.
Pearl Sparrow, because then
right.
he foul when he
Dude,
turned it into
Pearl
the Pearl
is
Sparrow
dope.
Pirates.
Pearl
Then he
Sparrow
made
is
a
a
candy
beast.
arm. He's like, nigga, you didn't do nothing.
Dude, he made the giant thing that Big Mom rode on. He made those dope
The
ass
candy slug or
like,
Sway.
those candy bullets he made. Those are all him that were able to penetrate everything. Like, give this man the credit he deserves. He's out here doing shit without even doing shit. And it just so happened the dude he was fucking, taunting like an asshole because he's the arrogant shit happened to be strapped with like 9 things of C4 and blow himself to shit. And the dude still only lost 1 arm. Like, that's Shanks
still was joking around afterwards.
Shanks lost the same amount to a big eel. All right. One of the villains from fucking Ursula took his arm. Okay. One of those goddamn eels from Ursula.
Oh damn! It does like the fucking thing from Little Mermaid. It's a
It does.
giant version of it.
I'm telling the truth. All right, Flotsam and Jetsam. One of them bitches took his arm back and it was like, "Look what we got, mama."
It ain't gonna be the same because now that's what I'm gonna be thinking about each time I see Shanks again.
Yep.
Like, damn, Ursula Goons got him. They
Dude,
got him.
Hey,
so
he
you
didn't
don't make a bargain
Yo,
with the Ocean Witch. You don't do it. All right. He made the bargain. He didn't live up. She took his arm. That's all that happened. All right. He tries to play it off. Oh, I bet it on the future. He was 6 years old. He didn't.
Yeah, I think about that a lot too.
Years.
I was like, you even know that nigga for that long? It's like, no, but I know your granddad, and he a cool nigga because he used to fight my captain. So
right, like
I believe in a young buck. But
no.
he saw the potential.
But
He saw the
still.
potential.
Ursula. No, Ursula took his arm and he's playing it off. Don't get it confused. And his
Don't
arm
change the
and
narrative. Is that what it is?
all right, kid showed up talking shit, and he's like, "You know what? I'm sick of you talking shit and having 2 arms."
He's like, you got red hair too? All right, you want to beat me? All right, bet, bitch, you'll be like me. Take his arm, you monkey. I was like, God damn, Shanks.
Yeah, hey, you leave the monkey jokes out of this. Shanks,
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what he did. That's what everybody keeps
Why
saying.
people keep saying the monkey did it? Like I keep hearing
Man, because that monkey just that powerful, man. That monkey on the crew for a reason.
That monkey on the crew for a reason.
Might have a devil fruit. You don't know.
Comes, it turns out that monkey is controlling the human, and it really is that shit. I would be like, well, maybe the monkey did take his arm.
Yeah.
Oh my god!
I don't want to see Kid disrespected no more.
Dude, I've been fighting for kids since I showed up on the scene. I was given like a year ago, before Kid was ever even shown in Wano, I was giving out fuck you cards to King of Lightning and Rogers and just tell him to fuck off and leave Kid alone because he's the shit. Like I was here for that.
I agree. Yo, you know what? It pissed me off that
Kid been
people
getting
didn't
dealt
realize
dirty,
that
man.
Kid. Yeah, because and I said this before, and I keep saying it again. Kid is basically Luffy without the plot armor. Like that's literally what Kid is.
100%.
Where everything he does, he
Yeah,
suffers
he the one that
full
actually take that ass
consequences
up.
of
He
it.
just stays
While
down.
Luffy gets to get away with it. You
Yep.
know? Like honestly, honest to God, Luffy should have never gotten out of Mondor's book if it wasn't for G. He had no like, it was not looking good for him whatsoever. Like the dude was just done. He's like,
Unless
oh
they
yeah, I'm gonna
show
rip my arms
anybody
off.
else
And then
on Kid's
Yeah.
crew to be of the caliber of the Straw Hats, then Kid has to be like next level strong to even like, because remember his bounty and the thing that everybody loves to say is like, oh well, the bounty's higher, so they're stronger. So Kid's bounty was higher than Luffy's. You know what I
there you
mean?
go.
Never forget.
There you fucking go.
All right.
And
All
then you
these
know
Sanji
people
fans
like to
are like,
play
well,
it up saying like
Sanji's all these fucking SP0 assholes. Let's use their logic. All right.
SP0.
So,
No, but you know what, though?
the higher
It's
bounty
funny
means
because
that Sanji's higher bounty than Zoro means that Sanji is stronger than Zoro. I've heard it said many a time. So, by that fair and logic point, going into the time skip before the story focused on our character, you know, the main character, Kid was stronger than Luffy. Continue.
Yeah, that's
And
true.
honestly, I think he was. I honestly think he was. And even to this day, I think he is. Like in the prison, they were doing the same exact amount of work, except Kid had one arm.
Yeah, I noticed
Bro,
that too.
what
I was like,
doing
that man
here?
getting strong. He lifting those blocks, boy. And Kaido say, nigga, you working or you getting your ass whooped again?
Dude, I remember
I was like, oh
Like
shit,
it
when
Kaido.
was-
this first came about, Hype had coined the phrase like, "No, that's just Wednesday torture. We ain't even on Saturday yet." You know what I mean? Like,
This is the Wednesday menu, okay? This
right? It's the same.
Yeah, Queen
Yeah.
sick.
Brought on the good stuff yet, all right. Wait till they bring up that filet mignon of fuckery. You're gonna wish for today. Remember that day when there was
Especially
no
don't let Queen be hitting that 2C slide.
for that day.
Left foot up, right foot slide.
I was like, man, Queen gonna be hitting it soon. I was like, once he dance, don't get Queen dance because that's when we start fucking shit up.
Yeah.
You think that's a record to Dancing Queen by ABBA? I need to know
Ooh.
that because he's throwing a lot of musical stuff in with Apu, with Kid. Because if you notice,
Man.
the Rotten Punk thing, Johnny Rotten is a front man
Yeah.
of one of the, I believe, the Sex Pistols. Sid Vicious is going to be one. If he uses anything with the name Vicious in it, it's a reference to Sid Vicious, who's a Sex Pistol who notoriously killed his wife. Well, high on like
Man,
real
why are these people so sick? Man.
Drugs.
Anyway,
drugs. That's the answer is drugs. He
that's
said
the
he was
answer.
Yeah.
he said he was doing he was doing heroin to calm down, and what is essentially like the precursor to meth, like because this is like the 60s and 70s and shit like that, like amphetamines and shit to kind of balance it out, so he'd be in a middle state. I'm like, that seems like a stupid plan for anybody. It's like,
He was trying to
Yeah,
be
that's
a
what I always think.
I know
I,
what the
I,
hell
I
he
was like,
doing.
nah.
and whatever
Yeah.
magical concoction Ludes was. I'll never try to lewd, but I'd be interested in it.
But yeah, I mean, I hope we finally see Kid do something significant, like Luffy, and succeed, because man, I get
Tired
so
of getting
frustrated
disrespected.
sometimes thinking back to Yeah.
See, and now they
taking
got
back
all
the
these
whole
people
case
sucking his
where
dick that weren't there a year ago. I know because I was out there alone. Nobody had my bag. Everybody
bro,
fucking hold your L, bro. Nobody likes kid. Kid's a bitch. Hold your L. He got baby shook by Kaido.
you know what pissed me off?
And then Luffy
But
showed.
it's
took
kind of
it
what you
took
expect for him to happen.
That
It
was
did the
even
same thing
before.
to Luffy. Like
Oh my
that's
god!
a stupid
But
point for
what
people to make.
Like he was
dude,
making
That's an
such a
irritating
big
the
point
point.
of
fact that
baby shook by Kaido when Luffy got literally one shot
exactly that's what I was gonna say.
by a
It
club.
took that baby
He
shake
should be
for them to
extra
realize
immune against. Like
that
blood
doesn't make
damage
sense.
does nothing to him. Now, obviously, there was hockey involved. That's a given. But like, it's just insulting. You know what I mean? It's like
Yeah,
like
yeah, it really is. That's what it
killing
took for
Buggy
you
by
guys to finally understand this.
and Buggy's fruit has some explaining to do because the interaction between Buggy and Mihawk, where he used a black blade, which is constantly infused with hockey.
And he sliced him in. Yeah, I know. No. Don't remind. Yeah, this is why people love Marineford because of the fights. I hate Marineford because of the fights. But yeah, go off.
No, see, that's the thing though. Like, I know from a literary standpoint, there's going to be holes in anything that's 20 fucking years long. Like, how old are you, sir? If I may ask, I don't know you that well. Teddy. Teddy. Can Teddy? Can you hear me? I don't think so. All right, but people who are 20 years old have holes in their life, and that's real fucking life. You know what I mean? So I think having some holes in a 20-year story is kind of acceptable. Like I'm not saying I'm actually no, that's exactly what I'm saying, and that's all I'll ever say. Having holes in a 20-year story is absolutely an acceptable thing. But yeah. You're muted. You muted yourself. Still muted. There we go.
All right, there we go. I don't know why I did that. Oh damn, Teddy left too.
Talking.
Oh yeah, he probably come back. Is Valen almost off yet? I mean, not Valen. Vulture. Two names begin with
I
a
don't
V,
know.
so I
See,
got
here's
confused.
the thing. Like, it can be anywhere between now and 2 hours from now. That's not me being like salty or sideways. That's just it is what it is. Like, it's a shitty fact. He
Because
works
I was
for
talking to him
fast
earlier,
food.
and he said he might be able to come through.
Yeah. I myself, I'm getting a bit tired.
Yeah, then it's already at 2 hours, so
Yeah.
I was gonna end it soon.
That's cool. We can
I
just
think I was gonna be done with that.
it's good to have a lot of topics so that next week we can have something else to talk about.
Yeah, that and the list I had sent. Yeah, we could talk about some of the other anime, the mangas or whatever next week.
Yeah, that works. That works because it's like 1:30 in the morning.
I keep forgetting this time zones for everybody, but
Yeah,
that's it for this first episode of Otaku-Cast.
Turns out it's fucking 11:30, and I'm like,
See, I had to do it later because my girl had her family over, and I thought they was gonna be here all day, but they ended up leaving earlier than I expected. But it's already too late to change times.
been there. That's how that works. Yeah.
Yeah, because I didn't need to be streamed with a bunch of kids running around through the house.
Oh, no.
I was like,
I get that. But to get back on an anime topic, I want to say this about Wano. I'm excited for what's going to happen. I think. All right, I'm gonna break it down with the three that we talked about: the Ebony Clover, My Hero, and One Piece. First of all, I'll start with Ebony Clover because we got to talk about that the least, so I want to start with that. And since he isn't here right now, then I feel it's like a little okay to talk about what's more current, Since he's
Yeah, we can't split. Yeah. I was. I'm thinking that too now since you said it. I was like, all right.
Right? I was like, now that he's gone, now would be the perfect time. So, I like that Luck is having a crazy fight. He's just not doing anything to this dude, but they're using these demon power-ups like kind of, I feel, willy-nilly. You know what I mean? There's no substance build up. It's just all of a sudden this kingdom has a bunch of demons, and we've known about this for a while, but it's never been brought up, and nobody believed anybody when he said there was a demon behind it. That's a bit weak for me. The fights are going to be dope. I have no doubt that this is going to be a very entertaining arc, but I don't think it's going to reach the caliber that the light arc did. That was
the last arc did.
Arc. As for My Hero, rest in peace twice. He lived his life nice. He lived for a girl named Toga who he liked to watch do yoga. You know what I mean? That's really all there is for it. No, but I like the direction they're going. What?
I felt bad for Twice. I was like, damn, man. I was like, he can't be messing with Toga when he gonna die. I was like, damn, that was one of the funniest gags between them two.
And I think that was the reason he had to die, though, because shit's getting serious. And I don't think Horikoshi wants to take away from how serious the situation is by having some weirdo around, doing his bit, because he's bit. That's just who he is. Not something he can not do. So to take that out is, as I think, Horikoshi's way of saying shit's about to get real fucking serious.
That's true. That and his quirk.
Serious.
It's like they had to take him up out of there. His quirk was too OP.
Yeah, not even that. Honestly, his quirk is pretty easily handled by a lot of the AoE people. Honestly, a look from Aizawa and all of them just turned to goo.
Well, if it's not Aizawa,
not even that, but
he can stop a lot.
Think about it this way. Aizawa doesn't need to, but fucking Big Mouth or Loudmouth, sorry, whatever the hell his code name is. The dude who's Killer Mike, sorry. No, not sorry, that's just what I want to call him. But you know what I'm talking about. That dude, he can handle all of his clones and some just by standing in front of him. You know what I mean? And going boo.
Yeah.
So real talk, it's not like his quirk is too insane. It's great for a lot of things. It's versatile, and having tons of bodies, as we've seen, is incredibly useful. I
think that's why I like it so much.
The human avalanche
that
thing.
He could transform other people too. I was like, that's cool.
I was like, oh, somebody is a Game of Thrones fan. When they would he created that mountain of them crawling all over each other and shit. That's some game. That was that Game of Thrones.
There we go.
But yeah. Let's see, where was I? And One Piece. I'm not historian, I don't think that's the right word, but the guy who likes Japanese history and folklore and stuff like that outside of the realm of anime and fiction. I am excited to see the things that Oda's going to bring into Wano going forward. There's so many great stories about falling dynasties, and so many great stories about the supernatural and actual means for which they happen, that there's so many directions he can go. I'm excited to see which one he decides to take, is the honest truth about it. I wouldn't call myself a One Piece apologist. As I said earlier, he's gonna have holes, and I understand that, but I think
that I agree with that.
But I genuinely think by the end of this arc, people are going to talk about it Like, and maybe not as much Western culture as Eastern, you know what I mean? Because as I said before, this isn't for us. This is his love letter to his culture.
This is for them.
So there's going to be
this year the sales gonna go through the roof, and niggas in the house anyway. So everybody gonna be buying One Piece volumes this year. It's like niggas we in the house playing. Bro, it was one, and it was amazing.
Even Sanji fans don't get the cultural significance of him not poisoning Big Mom. Like, they don't understand that in like Japan, if you're a gas station clerk, you're the best goddamn gas station clerk you can be. Like, that's a fundamental part of every like their work ethic is insane. They hold such pride in the things that they do that to be the top this or the top that like is truly a great thing, and that's what he's striving for. And I feel like it's the cultural significance of that is lost on so many people. You know what I mean? And that is happening a lot more in Wano than any other arc before it, because there's so many deep like cuts and pulls to this whole thing. So yeah, that's my take on what we've been talking about, the big three. And if I can,
that is like the new big three now.
Yeah, well, it's the common three. The term big three has just been called so much, but like
the common three is I agree with that term.
Common three, you know what I mean?
The common
Which,
three.
honestly, the if you want to be honest, and people probably won't like this, but it would be the really just starter manga. They're easy to get into, and they keep you interested, and you know they can be as deep as you want them to.
Make you want to branch out into other.
Yeah, exactly. Like they may be the big three, but that doesn't change them from being starter manga. And people can disagree with that.
Yeah, that's how Naruto was for me.
But like, I love Charmander, and that's a starter Pokemon. So, but yeah,
starter Pokemon Fire.
That's right. You can light my blunts for me. But on that note, I'm gonna go because it is 1:30, and I have been smoking.
Right. I appreciate you coming through, Valen.
I appreciate for
Hopefully the I will see you next week.
I don't get enough of
episode 2.
Next week. Let's hope I'll be here again.
That's it for this one, people. Have a good one. Like, share if you want. See you.
And this is Captain Valen reminding everybody life happens in every direction. Let's be careful. Let's keep our hands clean. Let's be compassionate.
Yeah, don't cough on people.
Don't.
All right, peace out, everybody.
Squeeze.
Valen, do you still be going outside sometimes?
Oh,
because I don't like having to go everywhere with mask and gloves on. Maybe like a criminal. He's trying to go to a liquor store to buy wraps.
Right.